All right. All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. It is the 100th episode of College Hoops 2K8. It's been a long run so far, and I think this thing goes 30 seasons. So at this point, you know, might as well keep going here. We're almost halfway through that as we're in our 14th season, I believe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it really 13th season? Okay, that makes sense. It was 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah, because I came to Iowa State my 10th season, 11th, 12th, and this is my 13th season. And as you can see, 27-6 is, I mean, not quite the best. Obviously, I think our loss in the Final Four with Gonzaga is the best season that we've had, aside from, of course, our back-to-back national championships. We've gone on the rebuild with Iowa State. And we didn't do too hot the second season, but we rebounded last season. And, of course, this season, a number 1 seed, which I think we had with Gonzaga once. So this is only about the second time I've ever actually had a number 1 seed. Weirdly that I got it, too, because, you know, Texas beat us twice. I figured they'd take it and we'd have like 2 or 3, but I guess not. So, yeah, the basics here is that since it's the 100th episode, we're in the second round. So let's see, second round, Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, Championship. If we get to the championship, that is 5 games. So usually I only play about 3 games, maybe 4, depending on how quickly I can get through it. But yeah, we're gonna work our way all the way through this, and then presumably through the off season, because we don't have any scholarships to hand out. So I won't have to worry too much about that. You know, we don't have any scholarships for next. So the downside is we don't have any scholarships to hand out for next season. The upside is that means the whole team, how we're doing right now, means the whole team's coming back next season. So there's at least one upside to that. By the way, it's a pain in my ass, this new, I'll drop it down another decibel. It's a real pain in my ass dealing with the new audio settings on OBS Studio. It really is just, ugh. So let's see what happened. Yeah, so if I make it, I'll play all the way through this. So this could either be this could either be a 3-hour-long episode or it could be 45 minutes. Who knows? I'm telling you now that I will play this until the beginning of the next season. We'll go through the entire off season. Hopefully this isn't a 45-minute episode. So yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna be somewhat sad about that after all the work that's been done thus far. The defense closed so quickly but we'll do something else. But I'm not planning on that at all. I am planning on. Oh, screw it! Just, there you go, Kobe with the fadeaway. Just walk on easy, paying off all that student loans. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably, because I think we ran with 12 or 13 people this season, so we'll probably have a couple walk-ons. But I don't see the walk-ons really doing a whole lot. We'll see. There you go. Nice hard foul to start. Yeah, I am hoping for that, like, because I have seen that in the Hall of Fame deal or whatever it is, in the Legend Score or whatever it is in this game, that you can earn a lifetime contract. So I think being at Iowa State, this is where I'm going to be doing my life. This is where I'm going to attempt to get my lifetime contract. Let's go to our sideline reporter. I feel like if I stayed at Grambling long enough, I probably could have gotten it. But yeah, I'm thinking here this is definitely where I'm going to try to get that. So we'd like to come out aggressively and not allow them to get comfortable. He clearly wants to take the thought of back-to-back out of their head right away, guys. Thanks, Tracy. He'll take the foul. That right, a lot of fouls already. He tried to make the shot. Yep, that's an open and shut case. He got hacked. Mencio to make his first stand off the bench. All right. The only thing I don't like is the fact that they are definitely still scoring. So he gets them both. All right. So we actually got to stop him on defense. 90+ million contract. Oh, damn, I thought he was going to go backcourt. Is there a college? Is like Coach K got like one of those? I'm sure he's got a lifetime contract unless he does something terrible.
Passes it to the right wing.
But I can only imagine how much he's getting paid.
The three-point shot was offline by Peñazola.
Uh-oh.
And it's still a tie game. Mencio.
I don't know why I'm yawning. I woke up like 6 hours ago. I was going to play this yesterday, but I had one of my friends hit me up. He was like, hey, I'm busy tomorrow. You want to hang out today? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Scrucky corrals the miss inside. About 9.5 minutes left in the half.
Friend I usually hang out with on Tuesdays. I was here last Monday.
Goes up, powered down.
Hey.
They take a 2-point lead.
Did it again. I was watching my Dragon Gate.
He's lurking around, then pouncing.
Oh, Scrocky's just killing it right now.
He's doubled up.
There you go. Let's get him off their game.
Bounces it inside. Jacate from 18 feet away. It falls short. Hunt brings it up the floor.
Show.
Usually if he gets any sort of room, he nails it.
If I'm the defense, I don't let him get another chance
sort of
from
important
there.
show. iPad ding.
Beats it to the wing.
Oh, that was a okay. That was close
Great
to just a
rebound. The big
massive
fella's
block.
not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Dabo has that contract.
Skip pass outright. Mencio gets it baseline.
Fouled
as he went up.
Hey.
And he'll go to the line for a couple.
That's all right. That's just only one for Scrocky. Dang, I'm live.
He makes the first.
UNLV coach wants to shake things
You know
up
what?
just a little bit.
Blame my
This could be
friend
excellent
for
move.
coming over
A group of
yesterday,
kids on the
and
floor play with great
an
chemistry.
unnamed,
Gets the
unknown
second
friend for
ball
coming
as
over
well.
yesterday
Milton
and taking my
inbounds the
time
ball.
then as
About
opposed to
8.5
today.
minutes left in the half. Milton backs in.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that was clean. He bit so hard and he just ran his way right through the paint. Holy crap. Yeah. Normally I'd be sitting here watching Danganronpa right now, but
Boylan from deep.
yeah, I just
Shepherd
exhausted
yanks it down
yesterday.
inside. Milton
Like
laid
8
up for
o'clock.
it.
He was like,
Stolen
you look
by
tired. And I'm
UNLV.
like, I am
He was
tired. I
really
had to be
waiting
up
for
at
him there.
6
That's how you
a.m.
do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Leads him with the pass. Jacate shoots it.
Oh,
lets
shit.
it go. Right in the bottom of the bucket. But they're still behind by 2.
Big
They've got their
three-way, not
defense
like
and
that,
it's
Tyler. What was the three-way?
Backs him down.
Oh,
Takes the shot.
Oh.
The shot from
Hey.
the right block was made by Milton.
look at that.
And they're up by 4. Dumps it inside.
I'm sorry, you said
Marks it, and
big
they call
three-way?
goaltending. They'll give him the bucket. Chewy inbounds the ball. Milton gets it left wing.
Nope.
Shepherd passes back
All
to
right.
the left.
Still good. Still good.
Milton takes it up. Coswell
Ah.
gets it down off the glass.
It doesn't matter how far you've got
Yeah.
to go to
He's
get
not
the
here,
Vern.
but
Every
yeah, when I'm in
rebound is
Japan,
essential.
I think we're doing walk-up tickets for Dragon
Top of the
Gate. I
key.
can't remember which day it is, like the 7th or 8th. It's at Crockwin,
Dumps it to
but
the
he told me.
inside.
I was told that
Snatched
you
off
can
the
go
glass
there
by
kind of
Milton
day of
under
and
7
get
minutes left in the half.
the standing
Oh, boy, he had
standing
it.
balcony
Full
tickets.
strength.
And I'm like,
Yes,
sure,
that's a
I'll do
shot he
balcony
very
tickets.
easily could have
He's like,
made.
you know, I'm like, it's kind of out of the way. I don't have to worry about,
Block.
invading
He'll have to
someone's
shoot his
seat.
thingy twice after that block. The kid comes out of nowhere to make some big-time rejections.
To give them the lead. Pulled in by Barisic. Mencio to tie the game. Connects.
Oh,
And we're
MMA
now all
gloves.
tied up 14.
All right, everything's tied up, so we're gonna have to get something going here.
Nice little crossover. He gets hammered.
There we
He'll
go.
head to the
Just
stripe.
keep it up with the fouls. Ooh, I probably should have taken some like not Pepto, but I have antacids
Both teams are making
because I had a delicious sausage grinder from one of the local. I don't know what it is. It's like I assume it's like a deli, but they make their own like sausage and cheese and everything else. It's like a family-owned Italian place. It smells amazing when you go in there. And one of our local supermarket uses their sausage, their like spiced sausage, in a hoagie for a big grinder, and it is delicious.
And it's still knotted up 14. Scrucky
Oh, there you go. No, you know what? Just shoot it. Couple of short boys trying to make that happen. And double team is. I should have just pivoted off of him immediately. I probably could have gotten it.
Dishes it to the right. Turned away.
Look at the
That boy don't have no post game.
Tremendous job protecting your territory.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Do it again. Do it again.
Down.
Oh no.
The double team.
There you go. Man, I got triple teamed, I think, right there. So heads up, you might spoil some shit. As opposed to, for what exactly? I was going to say, it's Tuesday, so my assumption is... my assumption is Dragon Gate stuff, which I don't particularly care. I feel like you have a very, very small percentage of people who could care.
Bounces it to the right side. Coswell backs down. Hands it off. Coswell passes to the high post.
Oh.
To take the lead.
Oh boy, now I don't have my big guy there. Okay.
About 4.5 minutes left in the half.
Oh, the big fellow.
I never do a lot of iso motion.
Cox rises.
Nah.
And dishes.
It's all good.
Backs in. Chewy takes it up.
There we
gets
go.
it to fall. And they're now out in front by 3. UNLV.
I mean, this game is like 12 years old,
their interior defense.
so it's a little bit harder to do a lot of iso motion here because it's literally like 2 buttons. So it's a little bit harder. That is one thing I would like in this game is if they had right stick iso motion. If they had invented right stick iso motion or dribble moves, and they had put one button pick and roll, that'd make things way easier in this game. I don't know about easier, but it'll at least be a little bit more nice. Let's go defense, man. Shot selection's probably another thing, but that's fine.
Timba inbounds the ball. Under 4
So,
minutes left in the
how are
half.
you guys doing
Out
today?
left.
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
Milton.
Damn it.
Count the basket and the foul.
How many? Is that 5 now? The five fouls. Offensive game plan, just wing it. I mean, that's pretty much how we do it. It seems to work.
Can't come away with a 3-point play.
Hey, we got a 4-point play out of that.
That's such a smooth move to the rack.
I can't come away with the 3-point play. Yeah, well, we got 2 points out of it then.
Passes it to the left side. Mulligan backs in. Boylan catches it. High post. Passes to the elbow. It's stolen by
Yeah, it's been a long week.
Decision, Vern.
And then like our main supervisor is going to be gone, I think, on like Friday for 2 weeks. So he comes back like right as I'm leaving. So he leaves in like a couple days, and then he's just I won't see him until like a month from now, which I'm not like upset by.
Mulligan.
Oh, I forgot to I mentioned this to my roommate because I thought I hadn't mentioned it here. I got a knock on my door a little bit earlier this afternoon. Holy shit, he's just gonna let me plow in. Jesus. Should be a flagrant. But I get a knock on my door at about 2 p.m. Oh, damn it. It was these like 2 girls, I would assume in their 20s. And they're youth pastors for one of the local churches. Trying to get me, to see, oh, you know about Jesus? Have you been to church? I was honest with them. I'm like, yeah, I know all about it. I went to church when I was a teenager. They're like, oh, do you still go? I'm like, nah. They're like, oh, why not? And I'm like, yeah. Just, got bored with it, I guess. Didn't really care. I didn't tell them that, but I was like, no particular reason. Plus, I just didn't really care to go to begin with. Anyone else, it's like, I don't, you do that, sure. But they're like, oh, we're doing a chili thing today, and, we do Sunday service. Here's a card with their names. I mean, it wasn't Mormons, though, I don't think. I don't know. I was going to say, is a Church of Latter-day Saints, is that considered? I don't think that's Mormon. But I think that is one of the more Christian ones. I think Latter-day Saints is a little bit, it's like right below on the Super Jesus spectrum. I think it's right below straight up Catholic Church. Like a nice traditional Catholic church that does like communion every week. I think Latter-day Saints is kind of right below that. And the one that I went to was like a Protestant one, where they're at least a little bit more lax. At least that's what I think. I think Latter-day Saints is close to that, but
catches it outright.
But yeah, they like left me a number of theirs, and then of course their card for their church. And they're like, oh, Sunday service at 9 a.m. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't say that. That'd be a jackass thing to say. Super Jesus. There really is like levels to like Christianity. Like, I think your base level is like the Protestant type ones. Protestant Lutheran. I think those are like, that's your base Christian level. I'm like, you can smoke and drink as long as you pray for it, and just don't do the basic Christian stuff. And then there's like Latter-day Saints, which is a little bit more, if I remember right. In fact, they might be a little bit higher up on that than Catholic. Catholic Church is like, the Catholic Church I went to had like specialized when I only went, there was a local church down the street. You need some Jesus. We need to remember this conversation the next time I play an ecchi anime game. Next time I play an ecchi anime game, it's like, you should give those girls a call. You need some Jesus in your life.
Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
I can't think of too much good to say about this game so far. Maybe you can
4 for 10. Oh, I took 4 3-point shots, and they took 10. I didn't even realize they took 10. Timba and Milton and Scrocky, our 3 biggest guys, holding it down for the team.
Who we have as our player of the half, Bill.
Timba has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like
we're looking good. We're looking good. To the Sweet 16 we go.
Effort from our player of the half.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to change anything. We're doing good right now.
We're all set to begin the second half.
But yeah, the Catholic church I went to before I went to a more regular church, they did communion like every week. They even had like the priest with the robes, and he had like holy water on a I don't know what type of, it was like some type of tree branch thing, where you just fling holy water out into the crowd. And they had the referee said this game is trash. Who gives a shit what he thinks? But they also had padded kneeling rails. So like in front, like on the back of each pew, there were like rails that you pull down, because you were going from sitting to standing to kneeling constantly. That's one thing I do remember, is how often you had to go to each. So They had specially designed cushion rails so that your knees wouldn't hurt as you were kneeling constantly.
By 11. Jacate gets it right side. Takes it up. They rule this one goal.
Really? That was coming out. That was well out of the... Dude, that was well out of the basket. Look at this shit. Look at when he grabbed this. How? That was on its way out. Right there. Look at that. It is on its way out. It's out. There's no weird bounce that's going to bring that one back in. Last time you were in church, it was August. Last time I was in church was like 2008. I think I went for maybe like a Christmas thing, like a year later, maybe less than a year later. Because, you know, my dad and stepmom are big into it. That's the only reason I went to church, by the way, is because my dad became a born-again Christian. And, yeah, so my dad and stepmom's family, you know, they have that whole thing. And I still have my stepmom ask me. She's like, are you going to come to church ever? Like, she just keeps hinting, like, you can come to church, you know, just... Yeah. I don't think they need me there. I don't think they need me or my money. Yeah, dude, the church I went to has since built like 3 new gigantic buildings since well, maybe not gigantic, but it's made like renovations and additions since I was there. So it's like they're not hurting for money. They're certainly... I think they can deal with me not being there. Because it used to just be this small little building, and then they added a youth center that was as big, if not bigger, than the actual church building. And then they ended up taking land that was part of like a, I think it was like an apartment complex or like housing, like actual housing. They took what I would say is almost like a full block, at least, of land, and then just built this gigantic church.
Wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be over and back.
These guys are just demoralized right now.
Yeah, church isn't for me anymore. I don't consider myself a Christian, but I don't really consider myself an atheist. I say I'm agnostic, which I know people like roll their eyes at.
Shepard backs him down.
It's like, it just means you can't decide.
Big drills the long 3. By 15. Under 10 minutes left in the second half.
But yeah, I'm just, you know, I never judge anyone who you know, goes to church and has that. You know, I'm not a judgmental person, really. Unless you do something worthy of being judged.
Last shot laid in by Shepard. The running Rebels take their first time out of the game.
Let's roll with defense some more.
Well, let's get back to the action.
Fuck RED. I mean, yeah. Things just haven't been the same since Berserk was gone.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Yo is an RAD boy. Like I said, things just haven't been the same since Berserk was gone.
Fires the 3. It's off the mark.
What was that? What was the other? What was an Antius or Antitus? Antius? Man, that was a short-lived group. That supposed vehicle for T-Hawk until he fucked off.
The tough shot bangs off the side of the rim and out.
As soon as he got the ball down there, the defense was all over him, making things difficult.
No.
Lobs it to the baseline. Milton gets it out left, takes it up.
No
damn it! Three-point opportunity, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Complaining about Dragon Gate in the moment. I don't have many complaints about Dragon Gate.
Knocks down the first.
The only few complaints I have is trying to like recreate Berserk without it being Berserk, which failed once, and the second time it's still not been great. Them changing the Dead or Alive layout, like the way the rules work, that irked me.
He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Woo, that was a rainbow.
The close range shot missed by Milton.
And just BB Hulk in general.
The coach will forgive a few clunkers.
Nice touch on that.
Those are my main complaints.
Peñazola passes it up court. Gets it outright. Milton takes the shot.
There we go.
Nice dish by Chuasi. And they now go up by 15. For 3.
Oh, shit.
Reeled in by Chuasi.
All 3 of your points are wrong.
That's his shot, and he was wide open.
Passes it to the high post. Shepard nails the
There we
turnaround
go.
jumper.
Hey, Cloudy, what's up? Keep slapping these dudes and UNR fan. You can't stand
Mulligan brings it
UNLV.
up court.
Hey, that's what it's about.
Dishes it to the right side. Barsic
Shut.
shoots.
There we go.
Gets the rebound.
Just couldn't find any.
We're doing good. We're doing hot
That's
right
about
now.
the only way to
Oh
stop
my
him.
goodness.
That
In
last
fact,
was missed
we
by
might be at a
Shepard.
point here where we're at 17 points, which is
Feeds left wing.
very close to the 20.
The triple was
We're
off
going to get
mark
very
by
close to that
Hardaway.
20 mark,
Their
or I might
rebounding has
just
been terrific, Vernon. That's the main
consider
reason they're leading in this game.
simming it up here.
Puts
Let's
it
see if
up.
I can change that.
Buried from
There
behind
you
the
go.
arc by-
All right. There you. Oh my God, we just shit canned him even more after that. There you go, 73-45. We beat him by 28 points. Pinazzola's got a sore knee for 6 days. Timba's gone. Oh fuck. So Timba's gone now. That must have happened while we simmed. Plantar fasciitis, sore knee though. Pinazzola should be back in a few days. I mean, he's got 6 days. I think that's what, Elite 8 maybe. The Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4. Elite 8 will probably be somewhere right here. Final 4, championship game. I think we'll be okay. Don't forget to do pep talks. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I don't give a shit about college hoops tonight. Actually, right before, right at the beginning of the stream, right before I started recording, I actually I did all 10 pep talks in one go. So everyone's pretty about as good as they're going to be. So some people aren't too happy about the lack of minutes that they have, but yeah, everyone else is pretty much they are pepped up. They are motivated to win this. All right, let's get to there. I do want to see what else has happened on the tournament. How long am I going to keep this series going? I don't know. Other than I might as well just go until I hit the 30 years. I don't know of many people who have actually. I don't think there's really been anybody who's been doing this to actually go the full 30 years. I'm almost halfway there. I mean, this is my 13th season. So yeah. Let's see. Vanderbilt, Maryland. Well, Air Force didn't beat Maryland. That's fine. Washington State. There's a lot of upsets here. Let's see. Stanford, UCLA, UConn, Seton Hall. Toledo beating. Oh my God, Toledo is just going at it. They beat Gonzaga, then they beat Alabama, and they beat Kentucky. They're actually in the Elite 8. They beat Kentucky in the Sweet 16. They are officially in the Elite 8. Number 11 seeded Toledo, who they'll probably get destroyed by UConn. Sweet 16 over here, Arizona State, Florida State, Michigan State, Baylor, Iowa State, LaSalle, Rice beating Georgia. They have a shot against Cincinnati. Rice beat Cincinnati. Oh, my God. Dude, we got two double-digit seeded teams, two number 11 seeded teams in the Elite 8. That is crazy, which means I got to beat LaSalle because, goddamn, do I want to fucking beat Rice. Did that say Hoiberg? Oh, God, Fred Hoiberg has gotten a job at LaSalle. Oh, my God, we get to face the former coach of the team. That is amazing. Oh, my God. Well, here we go. Fred Hoiberg got a new job at LaSalle, and he's taking on his former team here at Iowa State. This is going to be interesting. Their shooting is top-notch, man. Holy shit. Whew. All right. Sweet 16, here we come. And we got boosted up to a 90, so we've been doing all right. Dude, it's gonna be great next season. Next season is gonna be even better because we're gonna keep everybody from this season. Unless someone just mysteriously transfers out, we'll have everybody next season.
Welcome, sports fans, to the NCAA Tournament's Sweet 16. We're here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Vern Lundquist alongside Bill Raftery.
What a story this is going to be.
Tracy Wolfson. Give
Only
us your
if
take,
Kelvin
Bill.
Cato could see this. Yeah.
Oh,
Pinazzola's back.
Pinazola is clearly up there with the greatest
Pinazzola's at
point guards in the
100%,
nation.
or at least
Got that
almost
special-
100%. I don't think. Okay, so Timba is here. He's just working hurt. He's going to be working hurt the rest of the tournament.
Pinazola dumps it off.
Let's see.
Timba backs
Plant
in.
that foot.
The bucket is good.
There you go. Look
Here
at that.
are the chance for one more.
Immediately.
A superior
Where did it say we were
effort
at, by the
foul
way?
and
Is a
put it down.
decent sized.
Strong move,
There's
Vern.
no way in hell. I think it's kind of funny the way they have the bleachers and stuff set up. There's no way in hell
Good for
any
the three-point
modern
play.
building like that, when you
Inbounds
turn
ball.
back around, is going to have, even over there, is going to have people just in a seat where you're just hanging off like that. It's just kind of funny how they have.
Lead pass inside.
Oh no, I think that's on the floor.
By Jaquette.
I don't know.
Look
The
at
whole
that
thing
pass.
looks
Let
odd.
him straight to the hoop.
The whole
Let's
the
check
whole
in with
setup
our
of the
sideline
arena
Tracy
looks
Wolfson,
odd.
who has some info for us.
Thanks, Vern. A little
keep-
while
I
ago,
keep
I
looking
talked
at
with
the-
Coach Wilson. He
the
said we've seen what can happen when a
seats,
lower seed
just
gets
because
an
it's
upset
weird.
or
It's
two
like,
under
what
their
kind
belt
of
in the first
designed
couple
arena
of
is
rounds.
this?
They become a very
Who
dangerous
designed
team
this
no matter
arena?
who they're up
What is
against.
this supposed to be?
Forget about their seed and just look at who
Look,
they
there's
beat.
people just kind of
Guys,
standing
Thank you,
there.
Tracy.
Like, I don't think that's on the ground. I think that's just in the air on the top left and right hand side there. I can't tell if that's the floor or if they are just weirdly. I can't tell. They're not in a seat of any type. I know. Who designed this arena?
Knocks down the first one.
It's weirding me out. All right.
He gets the second to fall as well.
I should make
Timba
sure that
inbounds the ball.
I'm focusing at least somewhat on the. Okay,
Shepard
screw it.
pulls the trigger.
Ah,
Misses
that's
the
why.
three after the nice pump.
Focusing
But they're
somewhat
still
on
out in
the
front by one. That last three ball was drained by Bowden.
on the
They
actual
wasted no
game.
time right there. The
Big
opportunity
spawns
was
of
there,
the-
and
okay,
they
that's-
seized it.
I had a notification come
Catches
up
it
in my
on the
chatty.
strike.
I did start reworking the notifications, so it should actually tell me if I get new followers. It wasn't ever telling me that. It used to tell me when I got new subscribers, but it also didn't. Two things with that. Number one, I only have one,
Pass, right
and number
side.
two,
Backs him down
it got
with the
disabled
shot.
somehow.
The 18-footer on the
But
money
now I
by
should
Coleman.
actually
They're in front,
it should
9
pop
to
up
7.
if someone follows me, at least in the chatty.
Stolen away
I don't
by
have like a
LaSalle.
Streamlabs or
Too
anything with
much
that, but
activity down there, and he forgot
that's
to
the way I
squeeze in.
choose to do it.
Always protect the ball, Vern.
Right around 10 minutes left in the half.
Mhm.
Scrucky backs down. Puts the hammer
Hey, there we go.
down. It's a tie ball game. Jaquette inbounds the ball.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Gets it
Everyone
in the
just
paint.
standing
Jaquette feeds it to
awkwardly.
Lane.
Like, it
Kimba
feels
gets
weird
the
to just see
board
people just
inside.
standing there
That was
awkward.
a
You know,
much quicker
there's some people
shot
like,
than
yeah,
the
yeah,
play, but with
big
some
cheers.
pretty open look,
And there's
it
just
was
other
tough
people
to
like,
fault
this
it.
is okay. This is a game.
Scrucky, the shot down
Like, you're
low.
gonna be standing for the
Almost
whole
a
game.
three-point
There's
opportunity.
9.5 minutes left in the
Instead, he'll go
first
to the line
half.
for
Your
two.
legs are gonna be tired.
Can't sink the first. Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Sunday was interesting because I got off work and I was looking at SeatGeek because I knew there was a game at 3 o'clock, and I went on to SeatGeek at 2:30, and I'm like, all right, I want to check to see
Inside.
maybe if there's a
Releases.
cheap seat.
Nice shot from the low block by
You know,
Jaquette.
I wasn't gonna be able to make it to the first period because I had to work, but if I can get a super cheap seat, I might consider it.
Easy look.
And sure enough, they had people who I assume are also season ticket
A
holders.
little off.
who were selling their seats for like $6. The only thing I don't like now is how goddamn pricey, the fees are on places like because SeatGeek usually didn't. It was never too bad with the fees, but it's like you're doing $4 in fees on a $6 ticket. So a $6 ticket is actually a $10 ticket because of all the fees, and it's like, god damn. All right, well, $10 is still $10. So. And it was a club seat. I should have taken a picture because it was a club seat. Literally, like the club seat is a one special section in the arena where you show them your ticket. It has its own like little private entrance, not like into the arena, but into that section, and it has its own private bar and concession stand, which is super nice. Especially for a Sunday, because there wasn't a whole lot of people in that section. And it was right up against the glass. So it was like I could literally look over the shoulder of the timekeeper. That's how close. So I was like, fuck yeah, you know what? Even though the fee, I don't like how much the fees are, it was still $10 for this ticket. Why not? And Iowa won, so I got to see both home games this weekend.
Beckman takes a three. Hits it.
Damn it.
They're up by 3. Scrucky inbounds the ball. Hunt dumps it.
Oh,
to the
shit.
paint. Shoots it. The shot was
There we go.
rained in
Finally.
by
Jesus,
Sabonovich.
get the lid off the hoop.
He's got 2. LaSalle has had serious problems with their interior defense.
Yeah. One of those things I know
Tracy
you
has a
probably
report
couldn't
from
do
their
with an
bench.
actual
Explorers
NHL
coach
team.
is definitely aware of
But
that
I don't
problem.
mind
He
it. I
told
don't
his
mind
assistants that they have
supporting
to bring
minor,
more
going to a
defenders
nice
into the
minor
paint,
league hockey
even
game
if
for
it
that
means
much.
leaving the perimeter
I should
open.
check before I go to
Desperate measures here,
Japan
Vern.
All right, Tracy. There's
about
no
an
question
Iowa State
what kind of
basketball
defense
game
the
because I
Rangers
did go to a
are.
couple of them last
Stolen
year.
by LaSalle. Beckman launches
I went to a
one
couple of
beyond
them
the arc.
last year
Gets
super
it to
cheap
go.
because people were selling
And they're
their
now out in
tickets
front
to
by
like the
6.
upper balcony, the upper deck seats
Low block. Takes it up.
in
Grabbed
Hilton
by Yeager.
for like $2. I don't know how much the tickets generally are, but they were like throwaway games against like Omaha
Bounces it to the
and
low
like
block.
Kennesaw State. So it's like no one cares enough to go see the Omaha College. It's like it's not even Creighton. I didn't even know that there's just a straight up Omaha.
Dishes it to the high
But
post.
yeah, they beat him by like 30.
Uses
So,
the crossover. Kimba gets the whistle for blocking, and that's his first foul.
I might want to try that again, just so I can actually hit up a couple of their
Both
games.
teams are making a few lineup changes. Yeager inbounds the ball.
Ah, yes, there you go, go, go. Oh, damn it. We couldn't get our shit together to get the ball down the court quick enough. Oh, that sucks. We had it. Guy was on the run. He was on the run. I just had to get the ball to him, and it just took way too many passes to try to get there.
Milton backs in.
Ah, I was trying for the old Dirk Nowitzki there. Now the NCAA is going to change when that California comes into bill. That California bill comes into effect in like 4 years. You know, I bet you there's going to be a whole lot more viable college teams in California. Can't wait to see in about 4 or 5 years. There's going to be a lot of those. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of those top high school prospects that could be like first round NBA teams that are going to end up going to like UCLA. And then they're going to have to try to pretend that it's just, I just want to follow in Lonzo Ball's footsteps. No, you can actually get paid.
Inbounds the ball.
I'm sure I can see that already. I could see that UCLA is going to be like a super viable team here real quick. You might as well legalize it in all the states, honestly. That's my own point is there are a lot of people who are just like, this shit goes on anyway. They just don't call it paying people. It's like boosters or whatnot. They find under the table ways to do it anyway. So at least you remove that aspect of it, of pretending like they don't somehow get
Got it.
paid in some way, shape, or form.
Grace way up court. Poked away.
Oh, shit.
By Hunt.
Oh, that was dope.
To the paint. Grace.
Oh, that was dope.
Blocking, and that's his
I don't think
first
that
foul of the
counted,
game.
though.
They'll take that foul gladly, Bill. The alternative was 2 sure points.
Smart play. Can't just sit back and let him give you the blow-by.
Milton hammers it in.
There you go.
But they're still
All right,
behind.
I need this comeback. So this
These
is
fans are going
nice.
nuts, Vern. Could this building get any louder?
Pokes free.
I like how you only see like one section of people cheering and everyone else is just standing up silently. And then commentary is like, "Can you get any louder in here?" It's like, I think so.
Someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration even for a second.
Left wing. Chewy backs down. Connects inside.
Hey, there we go.
They narrow the gap to 2. LaSalle has been on the wrong side of this long run.
New York, Florida, South Carolina, Ohio,
Explorers,
working on the
coach,
bill
is
similar to
not at all happy
California's.
with the drought they're going through and told
You'd
his
think
assistants
North
to find a
Carolina would
way,
probably
any way to turn this run around.
work on
Thanks,
that as
Tracy.
well. I forget, Durham. Is Durham in North Carolina or South Carolina? I think it's South Carolina. It might be North Carolina. I can't remember where. Carolina's in, or Duke is in one of the Carolinas. I think it's
Wants to
North
shake
Carolina.
things up just a little bit, and this could be an excellent move. The group of kids on the floor play with great chemistry.
Scott.
I am
inbounds the
kind
ball.
of surprised that if
Beats it
that
to
North
left
Carolina
wing.
isn't working on that though.
Beckman.
It's like, hey, listen, you know how much money we could get. I feel like it is one of those things that if you could pay the
Lets it go.
athletes to be
He'll
there,
take the foul.
then
That
you can
defender
try to
clearly
work
got
on,
some
you
contact.
know.
Tried to make the shot.
I think
That's
you
an
could.
open and shut case. He
Maybe
got
Duke
it.
is in North Carolina. Okay,
Foul shot is good for a 3-point play.
it'll be interesting to see how much tickets
Iowa
end up
State
for
is
something
really
like that.
struggling.
After that, it's like, hey, listen, we got athletes to pay.
Cox hands it off.
I always did think the
Backs him
idea of
down,
you can't
goes up.
pay them anyway is stupid.
He's got 4.
I just always thought it's silly.
Jaquette
When a state like California
Grace
passes a bill
throws
doesn't
it up.
take long to spill over.
misses the trade.
That makes sense.
They still have a 3-point lead.
Weren't they one of the first to do gay marriage? I forget.
Out left. Passes to the free throw line.
It was either I think California, I think it was New York that was like straggling behind other states, because I remember that
Almost a 3-point
I want to say it was New York that was
Instead, he'll go to the line
having
for 2.
troubles getting it passed, and that Iowa was actually one of the states to get that passed. And I'm actually surprised that marijuana hasn't been
Makes the first. Ames
legalized
makes his
here
first
yet.
appearance.
It's probably because of our conservative governor, as well
And
as
he'll come
a
away
couple of the
one of
representatives and
Last
senators
shot
that we
laid in by
have
Chewisi.
who would be
LaSalle
staunchly against
calls
it.
timeout. Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Scott inbounds the ball.
They're set up in Nineveh.
Leads him with
Words
the
of
pass.
Mark Emmett, fuck them kids.
Tipped, and it's picked up by Iowa
Also, in the
State.
words of
He
Jeffrey
was
Epstein,
trying to thread the needle,
too
Vern.
soon.
There just wasn't enough space for that pass.
Scott gets it out left. Pass left wing. Beckman. Puts it up. The run
But yeah.
cannot be stopped by Grace.
That was,
The
you know, there was,
defense is worried
speaking
about
of
that
like
one.
legalizing
Gave
marijuana
it
in the
room to
state,
get it off.
there was one odd moment that I just remembered with my mom. Now, my mom is 60 years old next summer,
31-27.
and it was odd to me because when I was at that Polk County steak fry, I forget who it was who was talking about legalizing
Skips
marijuana
it to the right.
in the
Grace.
state. You know, someone,
Scott
probably
gets
I
it
think one
by
of the
post.
first ones. I can't remember who it
Dumps it
was.
off.
Probably like Cory
Dishes,
Booker
top
or
of the
somebody.
key.
You know, somebody who needs
Can't get the
like
three
that
to
little
fall.
something to separate them.
Lucky there, Vern. you can't expect many
But
misses like
yeah,
that.
it was weird because whenever like legalizing marijuana was
Takes the shot.
brought up, my mom like cheered. Like she was like, "Yeah!" She cheered about as hard as when people were talking about like strengthening unions. Where it's like I know she's big on unions, but also the legalizing marijuana thing feels odd because it's like
Beckman goes
wasn't
to
I
the
didn't
crossover.
I didn't think my mom was really into that. Like I've never seen her smoke. I've never heard her talking about smoking.
Went to the backboard, but it
Maybe a
was no
couple
good
times,
by
but
Ames.
like
The Cyclones
yeah, it's
go
just
2 for 1.
I
They've
mean,
gotta find a
it's
way to
whatever.
stop this
It's just
onslaught.
weird.
Well, the best defense can be
It's
a
weird
good
to
offense,
it's weird
and
to
they don't seem to have
you know
one
you have it's weird to have a mother who's so overly concerned about you going to another country because something might happen to you, and then just be like marijuana, yay! Like, okay.
Beckman dishes it to the right wing.
You can read this weekend was hilarious. You
Right
find
wing
out why
passes
shouldn't
it
Hell in a
back to
Cell
the
was
top of the
stoned out of
key.
your mind that main event ending made you
Now,
laugh.
puts
Well,
it
at least it entertained somebody.
Can't put an end to the scoring drought. They're still down
WWE's
7.
bearable when stoned. Can you imagine being stoned and watching one of the more wacky promotions?
And we're headed to the locker room.
Like I'm imagining being like stoned and then watching like DDT.
Give us your opinion
Holy
on the
shit!
first
You
half,
think you're
Bill.
fucking
I can't
tripping
think of
out?
too much good to say about this
Damn,
team.
they took a lot of
Maybe
3-point field
play-by-play
goals
and
compared to us.
color.
I didn't even realize I have only taken 2 and they took 12. Maybe I should try some more. We used to be the 3-point team. Maybe not at Iowa State, but when I was at Grambling,
We're all set to begin the second
when I was at
half, so let's
Grambling, we
get
were the
back
3-point
into
team.
Coach Wilson is shaking
And we
things
got
up,
I
and
think
this
we
could
got a
spell
fair amount of
trouble for the
3-point
other
guys.
team.
I just gotta
This group has
gotta
a
use
lot
them.
of team chemistry.
You watch Hell in a Cell? Nope. I watch bits and pieces. I watch
Jaeger
highlights,
inbounds it to start
or
the second
if you
half.
want to call them highlights, maybe closer to
Beckman
lowlights.
fires right in the bottom of the bucket.
I saw what I needed
10
to see.
points, and he is the leading scorer. Now let's go
Yeah,
down to
I was
Tracy Wilson,
I
who
knew
has
that
an
it was
update for us.
on.
During halftime,
And then I was like,
talked with
I
Coach
got better
Wilson.
shit to
He
do.
told me that he thinks it is going to take a different approach this half.
Heck,
for
Steb is
them
making
to hold
crack
on to this
legal.
lead. He continued by saying that his players responded best when they played out of their comfort zone. By mixing things up, he hopes to shake up the opponent's confidence. Back to you, Vern.
Thank you, Tracy.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him
I
on
could
that
I
one.
could see that. No, I don't think crack is gonna be one of those things that people are gonna be.
Tons of
crazy
steals
on.
for a big man.
He's got quick hands.
It'll be interesting to
reads
see in like 100
situation,
years though.
which allows him the
I
opportunity
won't
to
be around
snatch the
for
ball
it. Someone will be
cleanly.
like, crack
That's a big
cocaine.
asset.
Jaquette catches
World
it high
functions
post,
on it.
takes
It's
up,
the only way we
misses,
could stay
but
up
he'll
for
get
23
2 shots
hours
from
a
the
day.
line.
That was very aggressive. I bet you pro-fiend too. I don't even understand that.
Goes up, knocks down the first one.
I like the Fiend. Should copy the Hell in a Cell ending in
Jaquette
TEW
with the
would be
floater, he
amazing.
gets
Oh
them
god.
both. Timba inbounds the ball.
The only thing that I don't like is I'm very, very averse
Backs him down.
to
Feeds left wing.
I'm very
Off the
averse to
rebounded
fuck
inside
finishes.
by Shepard.
I don't like
Off
doing
target
them,
on the
especially in the
last layup.
game.
Jaeger grabbed
Because it's
that
like I
rebound
like
with his
clean
elbows high,
endings.
using
Even
a
if there's
little
like some
determination.
fuckery with cheating or
Raises up,
whatnot,
banks it right
there's
in.
at least a pin or a
4 for
submission.
6 for the game.
You know, I've had
Peña's
like
crosses it
double
up
I've
court.
had like
Takes it up.
double
Can't
countouts
convert, but he'll go to
usually
the
on
line for
TV.
2.
I've had double knockouts. Double I guess not countouts. What would you call it? Like, double 10 counts
He
where they
misses the
can't answer
first.
the count of 10.
Scott didn't sit for long.
But
He's
yeah.
coming back into the ball game.
I don't think I could do something as silly as a DQ in a no
This
DQ
is not
match.
usually someone who misses his
Really?
free throws, but that makes them look pretty vulnerable, Vern.
I figured that was a point of a
Jaeger inbounds the
DQ,
ball.
a no
The
DQ match or
Explorers,
something like Hell in a
score here
Cell.
will knot it up. Colwell.
It's like it's Hell in a Cell for a reason.
Beckman dumps it inside. Colwell to give them the lead. Timba pulls it down.
Tremendous rebound. He looks very
I
comfortable.
think the
under
closest
glass.
I'd come to in a
Shepard
like in
dumps
a
it off.
pay-per-view situation.
Backs down.
I think in a main event or a main like title pay-per-view situation, I think the closest I would come to something like that, which I think the closest I've came to something like that already was the double 10 count. So neither person answering the count of 10. I think I've done that a couple of times. And then the other one would be like a time limit draw. I think those would be the only two non-finishes that I would be comfortable with. The idea of throwing out a match or having a DQ like that, I don't like it. I already have failures in booking when I have clean finishes. I don't need fucked ones.
Bowden has it, left wing. Colwell.
Oh.
Scrucky grabs the rebound inside.
That's just a blown assignment by the defense. You can't afford too many of those.
Knocked loose. And it's scooped up by Beckman.
Well, the game
Shit.
just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
That last shot.
Damn it.
From three-point range.
This fella is a fantastic offensive player,
Right,
Vern.
he seems
That
open
kind of
enough.
defense
Why
just
did you
isn't
bounce
going to cut
pass
it
like
against
that?
him.
To give them the lead, he was hacked.
Pooh.
And will go to the line for a couple.
A little too aggressive right there. I like that he's not
I might
afraid
need
to
to
be
refill my
physical,
water
but
glass
that
after
was
this.
Too much.
Free throw's good, and we're all knotted up. And that puts them in front. Shepard inbounds the ball. Peñazola tosses it up court. Scrucky unloads.
Oh, just
Brings
get
it
a
from 8
foul.
feet out. He's shooting 62%.
Yeah,
of
it would
the
be
game.
nice if though
Played
if
around 9 minutes left in the
going
second half.
back to like the paying players
Beckman
thing.
beats it to the wing.
It'd be nice if
Tosses it up.
that does happen, because I feel like there's
Knocked
at
down by
least
Colwell.
maybe not the paying players thing, because you'd still have to spend money on the NCAA part,
High
but
post.
I don't know. Maybe you
Backstand.
could actually start working your way into actually doing NCAA games again. You're thinking of how a new NCAA sports game would look in first. You thought it'd be cool. Then you remember what sports games are like today. Yeah, it really is one of those
Down
things
the
that it's
push
like,
from the Explorers.
because you got to think about it. That's, whenever I see people talk about like between that and like Skate 4, it's like, man, I'd love a new NCAA football where it's like, okay, but Madden was not terrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible when NCAA 14 came out.
Colwell goes up. Hits the layup after
It wasn't
the
great,
punt
but
freezes
the
deep.
NCAA game was fantastic.
Listen to the crowd, Vern.
But
This
the
kind
way
of
Madden is
excitement
working
I
now,
love
the
college
NCAA game would be
basketball.
just like it, and it would
Milton
suck.
backs him down.
Just like Skate 4, where it's like, I don't have faith in EA not fucking up Skate 4 at this point. I just really hope that one of the two main indie companies that are working on what are they called? Spiritual successors to it, actually come out and like have a game with content and all that. Like both Session and Skater XL look pretty okay, but also, God, you just need to.
Look at the big fella
They need
pull
to
down that
do
board.
something.
When he sees the ball go up,
I was gonna say,
he
is
isn't
there
afraid to go after it.
another one at this point? I
down.
think that's it, right? It's Session and Skater XL are the two big skate
They're in
ones.
front.
And then, of course, no one gives enough of a shit
Grace
about
brings
doing
it
a
up
college
court.
basketball. I'm not holding my breath for a college basketball game again anytime soon, even if it's an indie company. Because honestly, I don't see indie companies making a simulation basketball game to challenge NBA 2K, which really is a bummer. Because I would like to see an indie company try to do something like that. At least the college football thing has some. It has some legs to it now. With Maximum Football, it's far from great, but they're working on it. Might still be a little bit. But yeah, I don't have faith in EA or 2K to make something of tremendous value. I would be cautiously optimistic at even if they did like an NFL 2K. Like if 2K did another football game, I was like, God, I'd be really cautiously optimistic at this point. New NCAA game would be the same as Madden now. Yeah, most likely. Let's work on defense. Fuck it. Microtransactions should be worse since there are so many NCAA players you get trashed with a Madden Ultimate Team like mode. They had that in NCAA 14. They did have college. They did have college Ultimate Team. I forget exactly how it worked because I didn't do it, but that was a thing in NCAA 14. I just don't think they went full bore into it like they did, the more recent versions. In recent years, now they're going full bore into it. Yeah, it'd be fucking horrendous.
And he makes the first.
I think it's the only thing that saddens me as a basketball fan is I'd love to see what an indie basketball game could do. But everything is arcadey when it comes to that, which is weird because I know football's a big sport. It's a pastime. A lot of people like it. It makes money. But NBA 2K is right up there with Madden. And no one has tried to challenge it, especially after all the crap that's been going on the last few years. It's like 17 didn't have too much crap going on, but 18, 19, and now even 20, it's like, how has no one decided that they're going to try to challenge that throne? Like, Madden has at least got a couple of challengers, but no one's really ventured into basketball yet.
Bounce pass outright.
I wonder if it has a lot to do with the depth of NBA 2K, where it's like, for as bad as NBA 2K is with their My Team and My Career stuff, playing My League or My GM is still a solid experience. Not solid enough for me to want to get the game day one this year. I'll probably, I might, depending on how much it is, which it'll probably be like $30, $35. I might pick it up for Black Friday. I'll probably pick it up for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Whenever there's a sale for like half off, I'll probably get it done. But I think because it's still a solid enough, because like you still, like, you know, with Madden, with like Access Football doing their franchise stuff, they can easily compete with that, with how deep Madden's franchise mode is compared to how deep Access's franchise mode is. So I think it's a little bit different in NBA 2K, where it's still a very deep game in that aspect. There's just a lot of stupid shit away from that.
Terrific feed by Beckman. 4 assists, and he leads both teams in that category.
I keep telling myself I'm not going to get into the new NBA 2K. Like I said, I want to find a way to just stick with like 2K19 for some stuff, and then 2K14 for a lot of my stream stuff, and figure out all the modding for that. Do I know Soft Drink Sports? I've heard of him. I think I've watched a good handful or two of his stuff. He's one of those that, yeah, I've seen his name pop up when I've watched videos about it. Oh shit! Joshi City just posted up a photo of Jungle Kiona's photo book signed. I was gonna be like, oh, I have that photo book, but it's not signed.
Just over 4 minutes left in the
second
second half.
My chat. You just want a modern NFL head coach game. That would be nice. I was gonna say, I think some of the text-based games do a lot of that. Oh, there was a soccer game I was gonna pick up here, just because it looks. I've had it on my wish list forever, and they said that this week is like the last week they're gonna do a discount at all for the game, and I kind of want to check it out. It's oh god, what is it? Football Tactics and Glory. That's what it's called. It's like a turn-based soccer game. Or football, depending on where you're from. Here in America, we call it soccer. But Football Tactics and Glory actually looks pretty dope. Like I said, a turn-based soccer game sounds interesting. And it seems to have a lot of RPG elements that seem pretty dope. I just never heard. I just kind of randomly splashed across it one time, and I haven't really looked up much gameplay footage of it, and I haven't really seen anyone hardly talk about it. But it's reviewed well. It's got a lot of positive feedback for the people who did buy it. Oh, there's another game coming out in I think on Friday. I think it's Friday. It's either Thursday or Friday. I have to check. You want to turn your Tampa Bay Bucks into a consistent team, and the Madden franchise mode just isn't enough for you to dig your teeth into. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. They need to, you know what, out of the park developments, when if they since they've kind of perfected the baseball aspect and they're doing pretty well on the hockey aspect, it'd be interesting to see if they could work themselves with a football game.
He gets the second to fall as well.
That was another game I thought about, was the new franchise hockey manager. I know you can pre-order it. I just haven't. I've never tried franchise hockey manager, and I haven't played an out-of-the-park baseball game in probably 7 years, if not longer. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how well the out-of-the-park does with their hockey games, but yeah, like I said, I like kind of the odd or text-based sports games like that. I'm gonna play Super Blood Hockey. I don't know. Don't know. All right. Oh God, shot selection, I guess. All right, 2:14 left. It's 61-61, but we do have possession, so that's good.
Inbounds the ball.
If we can make this work.
Peñazola dumps it off.
There you go. There you go.
Backs down. This crowd
Got it.
couldn't be any happier. Just
all right.
listen to the people
Let's
in this
tick down all their
Beautiful work to
momentum.
fight through that foul and get to the line
Get
for
that
the
momentum
three
taken care of. There you go.
opportunity.
If we can get on our hot streak, that'll probably be the end of this game.
They're down by 3. 2:08 left in the game. LaSalle
Giant
brings it up.
inflatable bumper ball for $70. I feel dumb to think that you couldn't just easily buy that, but it also is just oh my God, you can buy one of those. You can just buy one of those. I don't know why that surprised me in any way, shape, or form.
Hands it off.
You could just buy one of those inflatable bumper balls.
Left wing. Buries the
Oh, he
LaSalle
got it.
all time. They're losing by 4.
The 3 by Timba. It's a 4-point game with 1:35. If I were to front office franchise,
Yeager inbounds the ball. 1:35.
God, I don't remember if I have or not.
Dumps it down low. Jaquette. He grabs the rebound.
All right. This is it.
Peñazola takes the shot.
Way back.
The
Oh,
three won't
damn.
fall. They've still got a
I was hoping
4-point
for
lead.
a go-ahead 3 there, but that's all right. It's still a 4-point game, and the clock is
Bounces to the
ticking.
left. Jaquette, the reverse. Misses the
Oh,
layup.
no foul.
They're
Missed
still
shot.
down 9.
Let's go.
Scrucky has it on the free throw line.
Oh.
Skip pass to the elbow. Hunt.
Oh, that's a long 2. That's the worst shot you could take. But 2 points is 2 points right now.
A critical possession here.
It's a 6-point game. 50 seconds. A miss here will pretty much seal the
Gets it
game for
right
them.
side. That last 13
Ooh, okay.
was on the money by
And now they're going to be fighting hard.
To see the turnaround used effectively. That's a great
All
shot.
right, 40.4. It's a 4-point game.
just
Pinazola's up to the
And
line.
that's why they did it.
That should
Time
get
is
us
on
2.
their side.
If I
Very
make
smart
sure to
play.
get the perfect release.
Raises up.
Those two
Boom.
will make them feel much more comfortable.
Oh,
As we get
shit.
to crunch time.
Oh, I probably should just let him
just inside the arc.
He could
let
look
him
at that
foul
miss.
me.
He was
That's all
open,
right. That
and he knows
killed
he can
a
make
few
it more
seconds off the
often than
clock.
not.
Behind the arc. Snatched from way up high by Scrucky.
25.3 up by 6.
And they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
By the
I
way,
can
what's up,
appreciate
Ricky?
their
How's it
willingness
going?
to keep battling, Vern, but I think it's too late
Ooh.
to save the game. Fouling isn't going to do them any good anymore.
can't connect on number 2.
Oh, my goodness.
They're in the penalty, so we'll head to the line for a 1-and-1.
I can appreciate their willingness to keep battling, Vern, but I think it's too late.
This is fantastic. This is fantastic. And we got 3
Perfect
points out of that one.
And it's a 9-point ball game. LaSalle with the ball.
I think if they miss this next one, they're just going to let it go. Oh, my God. He went out of bounds. This one's over. It's over.
Might have been a little too concerned with the defense.
Here, let's just let him take a nice 3. There you go. Nah, take another one. There we go. Just destroy their confidence and let Mr. Hoiberg remember who replaced him and why I replaced him.
Couldn't be stopped on the attempt by Yeager. And that's the ball
That didn't count.
The Cyclones knock off LaSalle 77-65.
All right, that is the
Let's see who we
Sweet
have as our
16.
player of the game.
Let's go. Scrocky was killing it out there. 7 for 11, 4 for 7 on free throws. Not tremendous, but 18 points, 9 rebounds.
Let's quickly go to
Woo. We've made it to the Elite 8, boys. We got 3 games to a championship. All right. And we've got the 11 seed Rice. Damn, 88 overall. Maybe they're 11 seed because they're in a weak conference. All right, let's take a look and see where people sit on the tournament tree. The Elite 8, we have got no one in the Final 4 yet. So here it is: Vanderbilt and Stanford, Seton Hall and Toledo. Wow, Seton Hall knocked off UConn. Seton Hall and Toledo. I don't think the RCA Dome exists anymore, does it? Pretty sure it doesn't. Because I think that was in Indianapolis, and I think I want to say that's where it was. And then wherever the Colts play, I forget what it's called now. I think replaced it. Frank Irwin Center, Arizona State, Michigan State, Iowa State, and Rice. Rice has gotten the Cinderella run. Toledo has the Cinderella run. Let's crush some dreams. Let's break some glass slippers, boys. All right, 88 overall, 87, 89. I like that. Look at our unity, dude. Our team unity is in an 86. Just imagine how crazy it's going to be next year. Is EA just releasing NBA Live games this year? Oh, just not releasing an NBA Live game this year? I haven't heard about them not releasing an NBA. To be fair, I haven't heard anything about an NBA Live 20. I'll be honest. It's one of those things that now that you mention it is like
on 2K Sports. The Rice Owls battle.
NBA Live 20 is the game's death due to NBA 2K20's success. And it says it delays the game. Did it just die?
I'm Vern Lundquist. What do you think, Bill?
There's a terrific matchup at the small forward position.
Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at this. Now that you've mentioned it. Oh, dude, the number of sales between it. Holy shit. I didn't realize that the differences in sales was so crazy between NBA Live and 2K18. Holy shit. Game modes. I mean, if they focused on franchise instead of trying to make money with their stupid cards and all that, they have a shot, but I don't think they're going to do it. I mean, it looks like there is no NBA Live 20, which I think they were at least semi-aggressive in their promotion, because I think, NBA Live 19 was $40 to start? Wasn't it like $20 less? You heard December? I mean, it could still come out. Then again, we do have a very infamous game that was delayed and then subsequently canceled a week before release. Certainly don't have a video series about that particular game on this channel.
was out of bounds there.
Hey.
That will cost them possession.
He lost track of where he was, Vern. That's just not heads-up basketball.
Timba inbounds the ball.
There you go. There you go.
Ah! Snatches the offensive rebound.
Boy, that's got to be a
Nicely
pain
down low on that last shot.
to just have him be like, nah, I'm going to grab this rebound.
That close to the rim.
You used to play basketball games even though you hardly know anything about the sport. Yeah. I mean,
Leads him with
like,
the pass. Couldn't
the
get the
2K
shot.
games, for all their
Puts
faults
up
with
the line.
VC and monetization and all that, like, their My League and My GM stuff is still very, very consistent. And they've added a lot of
Can't sink the
stuff.
first.
Not this year. That's why I didn't really get it this year, because they didn't announce any major overhauls or additions like they did for 19.
He sinks the second.
It is a fun game.
Backs in, and it's
Shit.
scooped up by Sokolis. It's one-on-one.
No,
like
I
how he
refuse to
gets
let you
himself
go.
into defensive position.
No,
Right place,
we
right
we
time
chased him
yet again.
down.
Dishes to the wing. Shoots it.
Oh, with a hand in the face. Oh, my
Good.
God.
Peñazola.
Come on, get the lid off the hoop.
In front by 5.
Figure it out. Who's supposed to be guarding him? Because I know it's not
Finley
me.
catches it out left. Giles from about 19
All right,
feet.
there you go. There you go.
Corrals the miss.
Scrocky's gonna
Let's
hold it
check
down
in
for
with our
everybody.
sideline reporter Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
All right,
Thanks,
Timba.
Vern. A little while ago, I talked with Coach Wilson. He
God
realizes
damn
that a lot
it.
of fans in the building
The
aren't going to be on their
fucking
side tonight because
post
they wanna see
game
the
has
underdog
been
make it to the Final
not great.
Four.
The
But he said
3-point
that's
game has
fine.
been not
You don't
great.
mind being the
I'm
bad
glad
guy.
that
We're in
that we're
the
keeping
Final Four
Rice
next
as low
week.
as they
Our
are,
fans
because
will be
holy
there,
shit.
and then we'll get some love.
Ooh, there's been a
Yes,
rough couple
fans are
minutes,
ready,
man.
Vern.
We need this to go. We need it to go.
Scrocky backs him down.
Just go. Just go.
Picks it up.
Drive it in. There you go. Open. What?
Pushes the boards.
What the fuck? Scrocky, what are you doing? What the fuck was that? How do you fuck that up?
Bass.
Ooh, I haven't been frustrated with this game in a while, but you're picking a great time to do
Gets
it.
the rebound.
This is not the time you should be having a shitty game, guys.
Zola swings it to the wing.
That time was about, I don't know, a month ago when it was still the regular season.
Backs him down. Takes it up. Double clutch.
There you go.
In by Scrocky. They bring their lead to 7.
Player 22 looked like a midget compared to the other guys. Which one? Oh, that guy. He's actually maybe it's the afro, but he actually looks a little bit taller than my guy.
Passes to the left wing.
Oh, you're letting him open in the corner. Oh my God, fucking! You gotta make that shot when you're giving it. Peñazola is a good 3-point shooter too. He's got to make that shit when he gets the opportunity. I don't understand that. I don't understand how we couldn't get a block with 3 of our guys jumping up there like that. This really is just kind of a wanted a pump fake, but you know what? I'll take it.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit.
Ooh. Okay, Scrocky and Timber. I think we needed that. We needed a bit of a shake up there. We needed people to get their nerves resettled. Oh my goodness.
But they're still up by 7.
Oh my goodness. I don't like this. I like the fact that we're at least keeping Rice worse than we are, but this is not a solid game right now that we're
Just
playing.
over 8 minutes left in the half.
This is not a solid
His coach
game.
is going crazy on the sidelines. Feeds left wing. Peñazola throws it up. Good.
Hey, there you go.
He's 1 for 3 from downtown.
We're having a very mediocre game, so I'm really glad that this mediocre game is happening against an 11-seeded team.
Rice will take his first timeout.
Hey, Jack, what's up?
Well, let's get back to the action.
At least we're keeping them. At least we're keeping them doing worse than we are, so that's good. This is one of those like all-time horrible games. It feels like we're gonna score like 50 points
Finley.
and somehow win because we got them to like 30. That's how this is turning out right now.
Gets it top of the key. Giles
There
bounces
we
off
go.
the left rim and out. Iowa State takes it up court. They're on an 11-1 run.
Okay.
Well, you can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Vern.
There you go.
You're in danger of letting this game go
Okay,
over
break the
before
space time
second inning.
continuum on that one. That's all right.
Bass passes it up court. Dishes it to the
I
high
forgot to
post.
check the mail today.
Leads
I'm
him with the
expecting
pass.
I'm expecting a check. I'm expecting a check in the mail. I'm also expecting shoes. I wonder if I can check up on that. All Nippon Airlines letting me know that they're delivering my e-ticket to me. I keep getting emails from them like every day.
Knocks
That
down
was
the first one.
it's like, hey, sorry, we changed your flight, which the first one that they gave me, which was like
Off on the
my
second.
going from
Right around
Japan to
7 minutes
Chicago
left in the half.
flight, was it was like, oh yeah, instead of arriving at like 7:15 in the morning, you're gonna arrive at 7:20 in the morning. We apologize for the inconvenience. I'm like, it's
Points in this first
whatever,
period.
it's 5 minutes. Who gives a
Incredible
shit?
lights out display on the offensive end.
But
Can they
another
keep
one,
up
they
such
also
torrid
changed,
shooting?
I guess, my other flight too, where it's going to depart
Giles
15
catches
minutes
it,
later,
left
which
side.
I have no problem with that because I was already going to have to kill 2 hours in
The shot no
Tokyo
good.
anyway.
One clear. The
So
Cyclones
in
with
that
a lot of
airport, so I
momentum.
got really no
Milton.
qualms about 15
Backs
minutes
in.
getting killed off the bat for me.
Jams it. By 50. It's
Yeah,
deflected.
they just sent a
Owls
thing
were the last ones to touch it, and they'll
15
turn it
minutes
over.
ago about the delivery of my
No excuse for
e-ticket.
throwing the ball away.
They're sending out your e-ticket. Please print
Possessions
out
like
your
that,
e-ticket. Bring it with you the day of boarding. You may be asked to present it at the airport counter. For your reservation, baggage, explanation of items, extra free baggage allowances for premium members and stuff. Oh shit! Fuck! I thought it was.
Gotta put the ball somewhere, Vern. If you just do your best
I thought it was
imitation
their
of a
ball.
street lamp, you'll get the
Oh,
call.
no.
You'll get the ball anyway.
Patterson inbounds the ball.
It looks
God
like they're
damn
playing
it.
man-to-man.
The Owls call timeout.
It's just trying to check my flight. Let's keep going. It's 17-2. Holy shit! Am I going to a New Japan
Well,
show?
looks
I
like
don't
they're getting
think
set
so.
to
I
inbound
think
the ball.
all of their shows are going to be in the other part of the country during that time. Also, I think we'll be going to other shows during that time. I can't remember. They're going to be in America. Oh, okay. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, they're going to be in America while
Catches
we're
it
out
high
there.
post.
I was like, I know they're not doing anything around the
Cloud
area. I
passes
just
to the
wasn't
right
sure
side.
exactly where they're going to be.
Giles puts it up.
Which is
No good.
fine because it's not like they're in.
Rice is
I
not
assume
doing
they're
a
not
very
in
good job
Chicago.
on the boards today.
God,
And
what if
Tracy has a
what if
report
that
from
is the
their bench.
thing?
Coach
Where it's like, oh,
Monson
by the way,
just
we're
told
doing our
his
first ever
assistants
show
we
in
have to
Chicago.
defend
It's like,
with 5 guys in
oh
the paint,
God,
and
help me.
let's do it, but I'm getting very tired of seeing us getting killed on the board.
I remember
Simply
that
scrambling
sort
to
of
the
thing
chalkboard,
happened
Vern.
when I was a teenager.
Misses the first.
It was like probably 2006, and I was visiting family, and I was like, oh man, I could actually maybe convince to be able to get a ride to like a TNA show. They got their
Raises
they got
up,
like shows
and he
coming up, I
nails the
think.
third. Cyclones
And
inbounds the ball.
when I was there in Florida, I remember it was the
Giles
exact
tosses it up
time. I
court.
think it was one of the
Steal
only
by
times that
Iowa State.
TNA ever did a house show in
With
Iowa.
great reflexes,
Was
he
at the
bounced
time
in
where I was
and picked
actually
that
in
one off
Orlando.
easily.
Yeah, dude, BJW and Sumo Hall with Walter. Yeah, we're going to the show where we're gonna watch a
the
fucking
elbow.
beef hoss fight.
Locklear backs
Oh,
down.
it's gonna be
Last
fucking
shot laid
brilliant.
in by Sokolis. He is so smooth taking it in.
When a guy goes that hard to the hole,
Oh,
somebody's got to step in and stop.
got it.
Last basket on the mark.
Dude,
by
it's
Milton.
21-4. This is ridiculous.
The Owls call time.
Okay, so my shoes are going to be here by Friday. That's fine. I got some high top sneakers because I figured I should probably get. I have shoes. I have plenty of like perfectly
Getting
fine
set to inbound
shoes.
the ball.
Well, I have a few pairs, but all of them are like size 15 regulars. And I'm like, if I'm going to do a shitload, because I already assume I'm probably going to do a shitload of walking next month. And I'm like, I need some 15 wide shoes, ones that are going to fit my feet and aren't going to kill my feet when I'm walking, so that I have comfortable shoes. I don't know how much walking we're going to do, but yeah. 5 hours of DDT sandwich between 2 beef fests that weekend.
Sokolis. Kimba gets the board inside. About 4.5 minutes.
I'm gonna say you say 5 hours of DDT. It's probably gonna be at least 6.
Out left. Takes the shot. Off the backboard and in. They got on this roll a while ago, and just
I was gonna say technically 3, depending on what type of beef you're talking about.
And Tracy has a report from their
I'm
bench.
just gonna leave that one alone.
Definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Let's it go. Got
Hey.
the bucket and the foul. We'll go to the line
Stardom
for a chance
sprinkled
at a
on top.
3-point
Yeah,
play.
that's why I said 3.
Fight through the foul and
That's
put
why
it
I said
down.
3 beef
Strong
fests,
move, Vern.
depending on what type you're talking about. I'm just gonna shut up now. This game is sad to watch. It really is. We started figuring ourselves out, but this is this is getting hard now.
Passes left wing.
I think we might only have to do what? One. Hey, they scored one. They scored
They
something.
now trail by 20.
Yeah, we might be able to just finish out the first half, and then that's it.
Grab.
Oh,
Milton.
come on.
Double clutches. They rule this
Yeah,
one
well, at least we
goaltending.
got that.
Count the shot.
We kind of started figuring it out.
Patterson inbounds the ball.
Hazuki's beef, though.
Finley backs in.
I don't know if there's that much beef there.
Gets it right side.
Jungle Kiona, on the other hand.
Fast.
I think. Oh, I forget one of Stardom's. I can't remember her name. I tried to look up her name, but I forget who one of Stardom's new rookies
Feeds it to the wing.
who could probably be a Haas.
Gets the three-pointer to
Could just
go.
be a Joshi Haas in the
He's got
future.
5.
I'd have to look through who their rookies are, because they have one. Who did she join?
Kicks it out to the wing.
I don't think it was either Oedo Tai
And that's his third rebound
or
of the contest.
TCS.
Defense knew they couldn't sag too much,
And she's
did
like
a
she's
nice
big.
job
I
of
think she's like
pressuring that shot.
5'10". She's yeah, I forget who it was. Aja Kong's gonna be at Sendai Girls. Oh fuck me. That's gonna be crazy too. We picked a good couple of weeks to be there.
Sokolis catches it outright.
Just sucks about the
Dish,
no
left
concerts
wing.
thing.
Milton
oh, yeah,
pulls
no.
it in. That's his 8th rebound of
Either
the
they're going to be on the
contest.
other side of the
Didn't like
country,
that
they're
one
going to be
most
doing
of
a
the time.
festival,
Well, the D got a
they're going to be
break on
doing
that one.
a show during
Milton backs
another
down.
show we're going to be at, or they're just taking a
Has it
3-week
out left.
vacation during that time.
Shepard dishes to the right from deep.
Just take it.
And
Hey!
he's
That's
shooting
30 points,
50%
too.
From downtown.
I want to say it's
Rice
Ruaka,
is struggling on
the
defense, and
Stardom
Tracy has a
rookie.
quick
I'd have to
report from
see.
their bench.
Coach Monson is not at all happy with
They-
the drought
has
they're
they got a
going
new
through.
rookie
He
who's,
told
like,
his
pretty tall.
assistants to find
Pretty-
a way,
just pretty
any way
big
to
sized.
turn this one around.
Thanks, Tracy. Shepard
Or she could
inbounds the
easily be
ball.
like a
The
Haas for
Cyclones
them. And they
got
had
a
Stardom
nice
hasn't really
lead.
had a Haas in a while. Well, the last time they had a Haas, she legitimately started beating the shit out of
Passes
the
it to
champion.
right
So
side. Shepard, easy
maybe they're
look.
just
Too
shying
strong.
away from that.
But they still lead by 28. Locklear. Kimba yanks it down inside. Milton passes it up
Oh,
court.
hey,
That's
there you go. There you go.
another
Go, go,
rebound
go,
for
go.
a team that's
Oh,
doing a
God. We
great
couldn't
job on the boards.
couldn't get our
They've
shit
got a
together in
big edge
time.
there today.
Backs in. Goes up. Nice floater back there by
Hey.
Shepard.
Hopefully Mochi's doing
They're
that Noah
ahead,
show. Oh, dude,
39
Mochi doing
to
a
9.
Noah show would be
Stolen
great
away
too.
by Zivanovic.
Don't they have a couple of Impact guys who are going to be at a Noah show here soon?
Drill the deuce.
I don't think they
Not
announced anything for
exactly
November,
what
but I think they have a couple of Impact people that are going to be there.
Leads him in. Finley, his first shot of the game, connects. But they still trail by 30.
We might also see a
32
potential
seconds left in the first half.
Impact excursion person. I don't know if they'll be there by that point.
Timba gets it outright. Shoots. Buried from beyond the arc by
Hey.
Shepard. He's 2 for 2 from long range.
Yeah, I'd seen about the Impact tryouts. It'd be
Nice
something.
little
I
crossover.
know that
Gets it
one of
on
them's
the
going to
goal
get
line.
paid to go on an excursion
Off the program
to
again on the shot by Sokolis.
Noah.
They're now
All right,
down
it's
by
44 to
31.
13.
First
That's a
half comes to an end
29,
with the
no,
score
31 point
44
game.
to 30.
I'm just going to go ahead and skim past this. You only know Eddie Edwards. Okay. That's still Eddie Edwards.
We're all set to begin the second half.
All right.
Let's get
So
back
yeah,
into it.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna go ahead and sim this. It makes me feel a little weird just kind of doing. Oh my god. Yeah, 26. They only scored 26 points on us. Jesus. What was that box score? We only scored 22 points in the second half, but they only scored 26 points total. Okay. One of the guys I follow on Twitter retweeted fan art of oh no, hang on. Oh, that's fantastic. Someone photoshopped a picture of Blizzard. Breaking news, Blizzard staff gather at the unveiling of the new Chairman Mao statue that replaced the old orc one. Representative Blizzard said, "We wanted a symbol that reflected our current values and a direction as a company. Staff that didn't cheer were executed." Oh, shit. Oh, God, that's funny. Sorry. I just... and then someone did a fan art of Tracer bent over, and they thickened her up a little bit as she's bent over. It said, "They nerfed my butt. Don't let them nerf the Hong Kong protesters too." Oh God. Wow, that is some meat. Speaking of beef, that fan art picture. Oh God, dude, the fucking Blizzard one just killed me. How those guys even get that far in the tournament? They didn't face me. That's how. So we broke a heart today. I wonder if any more broken hearts. Seton Hall broke their heart. Only 25. You know, I said they were probably going to get destroyed. It wasn't great. Protest during Blizzard opening ceremonies incoming. Oh yeah, we're not that far away from BlizzCon. Holy shit, this is not good timing for them, man. Final Four: Vanderbilt, Seton Hall, Iowa State, Michigan State. We are in the Final Four. This is the farthest we've gotten with Iowa State. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. I want to save this. Now, I haven't had problems with this Xbox like I have the previous one, because that old one was like the old one. This is an actual one that doesn't overheat, but I'm not going to take a chance just in case something happens, because computers are computers, and I just don't want to take that risk. Elgin, you don't think he's in Impact, but Super Crazy will be there. That's what it was. That's what I heard, that Super Crazy is going to be there too. Oh, Elgin's going to be there too. Yeah, that's good. That should be interesting. I wonder who he'll fight there. He just fights Cody Hall. Is Cody Hall still in Noah? Damn, here we go. This is a test, man, against Michigan State. We have our unity as a team. We have it. We have our unity as a team above them. Together we are somewhat weaker, but together also we can be stronger. We have heart. That's what we have here. We have heart.
It's time for college hoops on 2K Sports. The Iowa State Cyclones go up against
Hey,
the
Twisted,
Michigan
what's
State
up?
Spartans. Welcome, college basketball
I like
fans,
this.
to the
I like the
Final
fact
Four.
that
We're here at the
we've been able to
RCA
cut
Dome,
these games
along with Tracy
quicker,
Wolfson and
because
Will Raftery.
that makes it so even if I win the championship, it won't take me 3 hours to do it. That's very nice. It's very nice of this game to give me a couple of these games pretty easily. Are we at a football stadium? I didn't see where it said we were. Oh, RCA. That's right, RCA Dome, isn't it? Yeah, that was a football stadium. Of course, these days I don't even think they do the curtain anymore. I think they do they just do the whole stadium and then it just doesn't fill. Cody's in DDT. That's interesting.
Passes to the top of the key. That last three ball was great.
God, now I want to. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about Cody teaming up with any of the Joshis. He just becomes a French aristocrat with Saki-sama. Well, actually, no. Saki-sama's the TJP thing. Saki Akai is different.
Tracy Wolfson for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Just before the game, I
Hey,
talked with Coach Izzo. He said that his
Elgin
team has handled
Sugiura.
the
Oh,
build-up to the final
God.
extremely well.
Yeah,
He
that's
told me
also
he
going to be a
wasn't
beef
sure
fight.
how they would
I can
react
see what you
to the
mean by
long media circus, but was
walls of
surprised at
beef
how cool and
this
composed they
weekend.
were
That
throughout the
weekend.
whole thing. He
That
said
weekend's
the
going to be
players handled it
crazy.
a lot better than the coaching staff. I'll tell you that.
Thank you, Tracy.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a defense.
Peñazola throws it up. Knocks down the first one. Shoots it. He gets the second to fall as well.
Because he said the game is nice to you, now it's going to screw you over. Of course. Yeah, now that I mentioned it, as I'm saying it, I'm like, I probably shouldn't say this because now I'm gonna get hosed here in the Final Four. Now it's definitely gonna happen now.
Edwin. It falls short, but they're still out in front by one.
You know what I also kind of got into was seeing other people doing Minecraft videos of maps. I don't watch them too much, but I do kind of see what other people do because I got into a couple of different Minecraft maps. I don't know why. Like that Minecraft kind of like took over as like the thing that I'll just sometimes put in as like, I'm bored. What should I do? Well, I can build stuff.
Shepard.
I don't think I've played a normal Minecraft map though in a little while at this point. Is this the national championship? This is the Final Four. So if we win this, we go to the national championship.
Edwin gets it left side.
Hey, let's go. I think this is. I think Iowa State legitimately has only had one Final Four appearance.
They got on this roll a while
And
ago.
yeah, I think they've only had one Final Four appearance in their entire history. If I remember right. I think they lost in the Final Four too. I don't think they've had a championship appearance.
High post. Swings it to the wing.
So this is sort of history being made for Iowa State here.
With the shot. The three-pointer knocked down by Seaman. And they lead by 2.
You know what I should do when I do the NCAA tournament next time?
Backs down.
I'll replace the ticker
Feeds to the elbow.
with another ticker that'll like show where I'm at on the tournament. So that when people come in, they're like, oh, I'm doing the NCAA tournament. And then you can kind of see like, you know, currently this is where we're at. Just so I still have that area used for something. So it really is like, it's not a useless part of the area, but you know, just kind of fills it in a little bit.
The Spartans take their first time out of the game.
Let's see. Let's keep going with defense.
Well, let's get back to the
I could maybe even change the little 2K Sports thing. Just make like a little circle. I don't know. Make like a little circular graphic where I can put, I don't know, my channel logo right there where the 2K Sports logo is. Because I don't think that 2K Sports logo gets used for anything except just the logo being there.
Right wing. No good from beyond the arc.
I'll add production value. That is
and they forced him to rush
That's
it a
what
little.
this little channel will have, production value.
Backs
Oh,
him
shit.
down, passes to the elbow. Shepard from downtown.
Oh, that was a little
Got
late.
it.
Oh, we still got it.
He's 2 for 2 from downtown. Michigan State
forgot a
has
message.
been on the wrong side of this long
You don't
run.
have to at me, by the
And
way.
Tracy's got
I
a
will
report
see
for
it.
us.
Coach Izzo is
Just to
not
just
at
to
all
let you
happy
know. I
with
mean,
the drought
I
they're
am
going
I do
through
have
and
this
told
like
his
right here.
assistants to find a way, any way to turn this run around.
Thanks, Tracy.
Ah, I should have just let it. I should have just let it go. The dude bit, and then
You
I.
just can't force it in there.
Puts it up, gets it to go. He's got a chance to add one more.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move.
Okay, we got Milton and Shuisian. I need to give these boys some gear. I need to some equipment. I guess I should say. Gear is another thing that maybe not.
Inbounds the ball.
Just give these boys some steroids. And put the
Backs in.
CBS logo where the 2K logo is right now. Yeah. That
Out left.
that's always going to be my least favorite thing about the fact that college hoops ended at 2K8 is because if it got to 2K10,
They're up.
it probably
16
would have A,
to
been
11.
on PC, and B, it would have had the 2K10 production values, which I really had enjoyed. Like the difference in production value from like NHL 2K8 to NHL 2K10, you know, the menus are stupid. You know, the menus, I feel like they definitely,
Leads him in.
once they chilled on the
Can't convert,
menus by like
but he'll go to the
2K12,
line for two.
it was nice, but yeah. I don't mind the way it looks here. It's just like, oh man,
Knocks down
this
the
being
first
on PC with the level of mods that I'm used to with like 2K14,
and he'll
you
come
know,
away.
like college hoops advocates would be crazy on this.
Wojciechowski
Like
inbounds
just
the ball.
I'm just
Stolen
imagining
by
the way
Iowa
like
State.
logos and
Intercept.
jerseys and
With
oh my
great
god.
reflexes, he pounced in,
I wouldn't ask for another
and
college
got
hoops
off
game
easily.
ever if they at least
Coach
had that
Izzo
on
is gonna
had this
let
on
his team
PC.
have it. He just can't be happy with the run that they've had just now.
Let's keep working defense. Why not? I think I feel like every like either every
Michigan
second or
State
third
is
stream I
really
play on this, I
struggling to
talk about
close
how
down
great
the
it would be
middle.
to have a newer
Tracy
version of
has
this
something
game.
for us. Tracy?
Coach Izzo
I think
is
it's just
definitely
become
aware of
tradition.
that
Like
problem.
there's
He
a
told
point
his
where someone
assistants
has to
that they have
mention
to bring more defenders
what a
into the
newer
paint,
version of this
even
game
if
would
it
look
means
like, and
leaving
then I'd
the
be like,
perimeter
yeah,
open.
that'd be amazing.
Desperate
Here's what I
measures
think,
here,
and then
Vern.
just
All right, Tracy.
5 minutes going through
Henry
that.
backs him down. Wojciechowski takes the three.
Hey,
Milton corrals the miss. Hunt passes way
hey,
down court.
let's go,
Lets it go. The three ball.
let's go, let's go,
13.
let's go. Ah, damn it.
Still a 13
Oh my
lead.
God. Let's get that Final Four. Get that win. Go to the national title, boys.
Lead pass down low. Pulls the trigger. The shot from beyond the arc was no good.
Go.
by Saban.
They can't seem to put an end to this run. They need to get their offense going, and soon.
Milton.
Oh,
Backs
oh,
down.
oh.
Steal
Oh,
by
no.
Michigan State. The Spartans will try to end this run. Picked them clean.
Well, the game
Damn,
just
he's
slows
using
down
he's
for
using
him to
some
the
dribble
point
moves.
he sees things that
Jesus.
others don't.
That last three ball was drained by Andren.
Fuck me. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Passes it to the left.
To Milton. Dirk.
Milton raises up.
Ah.
Can't connect after the fadeaway. But they're still up by 10. Michigan State is really struggling. Spencer gets it down low.
I'm trying. Now that I'm focusing on the game, now I'm starting to really lose it.
Milton
I don't like
inbounds
that.
the ball.
They're set up in
Let them get
mid-range.
5 points on me like that. Don't
Jewish
appreciate it.
backs down. Lets it go. Buried from beyond the
Well, he
arc
got
by
it. He got it.
Pinizzola. He's shooting 66% from downtown. That last
Hey,
pass was buried by
what's
Chewsey.
up?
The Spartans will take a
Oh,
timeout.
damn.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes. About 4.5 minutes
Oh, shit.
left in the half.
Damn it.
Edwin
No,
has
I
it
have to see
inside.
this. It's a
Oh,
game
the
developer
shot
talking
down
about
low. Off the
bullshit.
backboard and in. But they're still behind by 11.
Sorry, I want to see it real quick.
Hunt dumps it inside.
Take a
Nice
shot.
job on the assist by Hunt.
I've seen firsthand the corruption of Chinese gaming companies. I was removed from a company I founded after Blizzard for refusing to take a $2 million kickback bribe to take an investment from China. This is the first time I've ever spoken publicly about it. I've also seen how American company reps in China have been offered similar bribes to get licenses for large AAA titles. Not everyone refused like I did.
Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
That makes sense. It's always one of those things where I'm just like, man, I wish Heroes didn't fail. I wish Heroes didn't have the player base sort of fall out. And this is one of those times I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Maybe some other company can come up with something. I feel like at this point, MOBAs aren't like new MOBAs aren't going to pop up. I feel like Dota, League of Legends. I think that's about it on the MOBA market. I think anything. There's not going to be any new pop-ups as far as I know. I think Battle Royale games are probably the same way at this point. I think that market's been saturated. You pick one of these like 3 games, and anyone else coming in is going to fail.
The Spartans with some difficulty.
Just look at whatever fucking game Cliff Bleszinski failed with.
To the rim.
To try to recoup from Lawbreakers. I had my roommate almost convince me to buy Lawbreakers on like the first day. Because I looked up videos for it and I'm like, oh, this looks kind of dope. But, you know, I'll give it some time. I almost bought Lawbreakers in like the first week. And, yeah, that would have been something. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad, like, by the time that desire to do it had passed, like, it was one of those, you know, the whole player base was just Zippo. Hey, there you go.
Three-pointer to go. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. Bounces it to the high post. And it's picked up by Iowa State. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Nope.
Scrucky catches it on the elbow.
There you go. There you go.
Caught. Finishes with the soft
Dope.
touch. He's got 2. The Spartans will try to put a stop to this run. Dish, left wing. Column. Kimba gets the board inside.
I do know there was one game, though, that I did buy that ended up being a failure. I spent $50 on it, I think, at Best Buy, because I looked at it and I was like, "Well, that's amazing. This is a great idea for a game." And it was All Points Bulletin. I think I still have, especially after the whole game just failed spectacularly. I kept my copy, my physical copy, because I'm like, this feels like something worth keeping. It just feels, you know, it went from a useless DVD taking up space to like a piece of failed video gaming history.
Dishes to baseline.
I don't even think the free to play games been around. I think it might still be around, but it's certainly not being played.
He got the look he wanted to there, Bill.
I wouldn't let him have too many more of
But
those.
yeah,
He can
I remember All Points Bulletin. I forgot the fact that that they used to charge you for playtime. Like, you didn't buy like a monthly subscription, you bought hours. I think that was the reason why a lot of people really crapped on it, was the fact that you bought the game for $50 and then you bought hours. At least with WoW, you paid a flat fee each month. You could play 2 hours or 200 hours. It didn't matter. But you had to pay by the hour for that game online. You remember buying MAG 250 PvP game on PS3? I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend too much money. I'm super cautious about stuff like this anymore. Usually. Oh, did that not count? Damn it. Damn it. How close was that? I want to know how close that was. Whoops. Let me see. Oh. Just an extra tenth. Just like an extra 0.2 of a second. Oh, and he swished it. Damn. An extra 0.2 of a second would have been everything right there. I didn't even realize we're beating them by 21 points right now. This is crazy.
We're ready to begin the second half.
Oh, shit. Unfortunately, U.S. and European companies are loath to take risk and invest in game companies legally as much as China was. China remained one of the few places mid-tier studios could get funding. So again, China influenced grew. I'm sure this is the same as movies as well. I mean, you could just see through the Epic Game Store. A lot of mid-tier studios are just like, well, I mean, we can just get this guaranteed money here, or we can hope that this game sells well. And I know a lot of those mid to lower tier studios were like, well, even if it doesn't sell, you know, we can still make our money through what Epic is giving us. You remember buying Star Wars Battlefront, the new one, which made you go through the 5 stages of grief. I really wanted to get the new Star Wars Battlefront because I love Star Wars Battlefront, and I saw a lot of the things on the like the gameplay previews for it. The gameplay previews for it. When I looked at it, I'm like, it looks okay. It looks kind of cool, but there's just something off about it. And I'm glad that I didn't get it because there was just something off about the whole way everything played and everything. Like it just everything just felt odd. Like it's like this feels more Battlefield than Battlefront, and it just didn't feel like Battlefront. So I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it. And I'm glad because it seemed like it really wasn't Battlefront. And then Battlefront 2 was like, yo, we're going to fix everything that made Battlefront 1 shitty. And then they added those goddamn loot. I don't even know what they were called. Like loot servers or whatever it was. Whatever their loot box system was that just destroyed the entire game like that.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding him better wake up, because the next time
Fuck.
it won't be a miss.
Stolen away by Michigan State. Leads him with the pass. He picks up.
All right. They've turned it back on. They've definitely turned it on here.
Which allows him the opportunity to snatch the ball cleanly. That's a big asset.
Oh my goodness. We can't get there we go. We can't get any anything going here.
The theft, and he was too slow that time.
Column inbounds the ball. Seaman takes it up, slides in with a soft finger roll. 17 points, and he leads all in scoring.
It's a 13-point game. I don't appreciate that because it was 24 not long ago. Oh my god. We need if they score here, we need a timeout badly.
Launches one from beyond the arc.
Oh.
Goes up. Offline with the layup.
Okay, I'm going to assume that we can maybe make something happen with this.
That's the main reason they're leading in this game.
Time to go to our shooters. Oh my god, that's so off. All right, yeah, we're taking a timeout and we're regathering ourselves because this is we need something.
Gets the reach-in call, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Yeah. Just take that. Just take that. Take that timeout. We need it. We need to pick ourselves up off the floor. Our fucking intestines fell out on the court, and we need to pick them back up.
Edwin inbounds the ball. Toussaint lead pass to the inside. What a pass.
Oh my god. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Don't fucking collapse this hard. Oh. Stop collapsing.
That's how you do it. Keep the
We're
heat
so
on.
close.
Wait for the misstep, and
We're
then
so
jump on.
close.
Down low. Hacked on the way up. And he'll
Jesus.
get the shot at the line.
All right. For the love of God.
Knocks down the first
There you
one.
go. Ball through hoop. Ball through hoop.
He gets the second
There you
to fall
go.
as well.
There you go. We're okay. Everything is
Saban
okay.
tosses it up court.
Is it possible to make your own college in this game? Yes, it is. I think you can only make a couple. I can't remember how many you can make, but it's not a lot as far as I remember. But you could. I think you'd have to start a brand new legacy, though, is the only thing. I wouldn't be opposed to do it if I could insert them, like, now.
The shot clock's running down.
But, yeah, after 13 seasons, it's like, I'm just going to be here and do this.
Iowa State is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers.
Thank you.
Tracy
I
has
appreciate
something
it.
for us.
All the
Coach Wilson
turnovers.
looked downright disgusted after that last turnover led to yet another opposition bucket. He
There you
yelled
go.
3
Okay.
simple words at
Okay.
his guys on
We're
the
picking
floor.
ourselves up.
Protect
We're making
the
it happen.
All right, Tracy.
What an adjustment, Vern.
Just don't
Changing it up
don't
in
let
midair.
them
Flashing
kill us
play.
here.
Cullen goes up, catches the
Oh,
nicely
my
fast
goodness.
stride,
My
and gets
goodness.
the layup. He's got 8. About
There you
7
go.
and a half
There you go. There
minutes
you go.
left in
Big
the
man.
second
Big
half.
man.
Last shot dunked down by Milton.
Okay.
Perfect use of the bounce pass, Vern. I'd like to see that.
If I make it to the championship, I need to
Edwin has it
pause
high post.
for a couple minutes to get a
Bounce
glass of
pass,
water.
Right side.
This is
Kowalski backs
stressful.
down. Takes it up. It's in.
Oh,
He'll have a chance
oh
for one more
man.
round. Both teams are making substitutions.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just change the oil on these guys. Just get our full set of guys in. We
Can't convert the
need our
three-point
new
play.
guys in. They're rested up and we can get a move
Diggs
on again.
dumps it off. Backs in from close range.
There
It
we
was
go.
hit by Timba.
Be
They
cool to make a
pushed their
college
lead
that
to
is
15.
trashed here and everything from education to sports and try to build it up. It would be. I don't know if you can do that like you do
He's off with the
NCAA
three-pointer.
14.
What a game by these
'cause I think you could do that
Cyclones.
there.
They are putting on a show. What a
And
game
I
by these
think,
Cyclones. They are putting on a show.
I think
Catches it right wing.
Maximum and Access football can kind of be the same way too, where that changes. I don't know if they have the ability to change like ratings or anything on that.
Saman passes
I'd have to
right.
look at it. I haven't really paid
Fires
enough
the
attention to the creation
Milton has
suite,
it.
which is
And that's
weird
his
because I
fourth
pay a
rebound
lot of
thus far.
attention to creation
He
suites
wasn't
in
too
sports
worried about
games.
that one.
I like
Gave him
making
room to
custom
get it
shit.
off.
Mainly because they prefer the long three
Ah,
over
there
him
we go.
driving it in.
There we
The
go.
last basket was nailed by Timba. Edwin inbounds the ball.
You just can't give anybody that much room when they're right at the basket like that.
Dicey pass to put it
Oof.
into the run.
Oof.
He misses the first.
Ba-bum.
Good
Come
number
on,
two.
no.
Henry is needed out on the floor. He didn't get
All
much
right.
of a rest.
It's a 19-point game, so we're starting to bring it
Cyclones
back.
have
We're
a
starting to
nice
bring
lead.
it back just a little bit here.
Caught.
Oh, God, that was not a good idea.
Air on the three-pointer. But they're still out in front by 19.
Even if we're up by 20, I'm still scared to let the team just try to
That's
run
his
this.
seventh rebound so far.
That's what a coach
Feel like if
wants
we're
from
gonna
his
lose, we're gonna
defenders.
lose at my
Stay with your
hand.
best shooter and don't give him any easy looks.
The Spartans call time, and they've got one left.
You are up by 20. Yeah, just as you said that, I'm just like, you know what? I'm a little worried because
Getting set to inbound the ball.
we
The
are just
Cyclones
not.
will make some
I mean,
substitutions.
we can probably do it.
Kowalski inbounds the ball.
You know what's weird? I was talking about the Minecraft
Bounces
thing,
it to the left side.
and I've been playing a lot of like Skyblock related
Saban
stuff.
Pulls the trigger.
There's another thing I found. There was a farming mod that was on the Bedrock version of the game that looked cool, but I looked at gameplay of it and I also looked at the ratings for it, and I'm like, well, the ratings are god awful, so it's probably not any good. Like, it's kind of like Amazon, where if it's below 4 stars, it's not really going to be great. What round is this? This is the Final Four. We're in the semifinals. If we win this, we go to the national championship, and we're doing a damn good job of it. We'll probably get to like 4 minutes left, and then we'll. You can band. I can band you. Oh, what type of band? Wow. I think even with about 4 minutes left, I'll probably call it. I'll probably consider it better if the CPU takes over.
1-on-1.
Damn it. You know what? I'll do it now. I'll take a chance and I'll do it now. Okay. Wow. Dude, they like are just like, okay, asshole. You suck and we're going to make this work again for you. So, yeah, they put up another few points to make sure that we won. So it worked. That's good. And we face Vanderbilt, who is another #1 team in the national championship. So we've done good. Seton Hall, damn, they got destroyed by Vanderbilt. The best Cinderella stories, Rice, who only scored 26 points in a game against us. And Toledo, who did better, but still lost by 25. Honestly, I think I'd rather lose 98-73 than 66-26. I think I'd rather lose by 25 than only put that much up in a game. All right. There we go. But yeah, I've been doing Skyblock stuff, and I thought about playing it, but then I realized how, like, on stream, but I realized kind of how repetitive it would be, because there's a point where I'm just trying to survive at first, and that'd be kind of interesting for the first like 30 to 40 minutes or so, and then by the time I actually am able to start like really getting a move on things, like, and building up a farm and everything, it's like, oh, this would literally just be me the entire time. I'd literally just be oh, you know what, I'm feeling festive. I'm feeling championship gold here. Let's put on our alternate uniforms for this championship. I'm feeling it right here. But yeah, I realized it'd be fairly repetitive, because especially with one of them that I play, Skytrade, it'd be literally just be me like building. It'd be me bone mealing and then harvesting carrots and then trading it in for a bunch of like stone and iron and coal and dirt. And it's like, well, that might not be all that exciting.
Give us your take, Bill.
This game features a great matchup at the point guard
Jerry
position.
Neal.
Is clearly
I'm just gonna
up
let
there
this
with the
roll for a
greatest
little
point
bit.
guards
I
in
think
the
it's
nation.
interesting,
Watch how
at
this
least for the
fella operates
championship
to the low
game.
post. He's got some
We have
dazzling
made
moves
it.
down there.
We have
Hunt
made
is
it.
also among the nation's elite point guards.
We
He is
are
a tremendous rebounder for
40
a point
minutes
guard.
away.
This
Well,
guy
I guess
isn't afraid
24 with
to get down and
the
dirty.
time that we actually
Both
have. But we are
looking to lead their teams
24
to a
game
win.
minutes away
We'll see who succeeds.
from a national championship. Here we go. Oh, shit.
Vanderbilt has it, and we're
I was
underway
busy
with
looking
the
at something and I didn't hit the button in time.
Waller.
That's all right. We get the ball back in the second half. I'll let it
Catches
fly.
on the free throw line. Feeds right corner. Puts it up. The triple was off the mark by
All
Dillon.
right, let's go.
And it's still all tied up 0. Timba backs in.
Oh,
They're going
oh.
double teaming.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. All right. 24 game minutes away from losing the national championship. Thank you. Took a nap and now I'm back. Is this the championship? Yes, this is the championship.
Harrison passes it far side.
We have made it there.
Dillon
And the
from
great part
downtown.
is we're not losing anybody next year. Unless someone transfers,
Now go up by
or I guess they could declare themselves for the draft.
Scrucky
I guess that is possible.
misses, but he'll get 2 shots from the line.
They could either declare themselves for the draft or transfer out, but if they stay, we'll have literally the entire team next year, and they'll have all the all the benefits of a year of training camp. So that'll be nice.
He gets the second to fall as well. Erickson inbounds the ball. Neal. The crossover. Launches one from beyond the arc.
Okay. Bit of a rough start, but it's okay.
Let's check in with
all is good.
Tracy.
Hey! Oh, come on now. Block and foul. Damn it.
He wasn't lacking in confidence when I spoke to him, that's for sure. He said they've never had any other goal this season than winning the national championship. That's how confident he was in his team's ability. And he said everything we've done.
Oh, God, that was a bad pass.
I knew we had the ability to get here. Our guys have proved me right.
Yeah,
this
is good because I can do this national championship game, do the off season, and then I can still get the hell out of here in time to go meet my friends at a normal time. I like this. In fact, I like this better because if we didn't get to skim through some of these games, especially an entire second half of one. Oh, come on. I was expecting you to keep running up. I was expecting him to keep running up and hit a layup, but he stopped.
Still a 6-point lead.
All right. There you go. Come on, man. Stop getting... That dude is way smaller than you are. That is not a position. He's a small forward. He should not be able to keep you from pivoting around him. Make the moves, Crocky. Come on. This is not the time to shit your pants. You can't pick a worse time to shit your pants right now.
Baseline with the shot. Shot from the baseline.
Damn it.
Nailed by Dillon.
Okay.
Hunt passes it up court.
You got it.
Dishes to the low block. Drilled.
Thank you.
They cut it to 6.
Damn.
Neal brings it up the floor. Leads him with the pass.
Shit.
Fisher
No.
down low. He's got 2.
All right, we're still good. Hey!
Stuffs it.
All right.
And they're now down by 6.
They're going to apply
Everything is going to be okay.
Full court minimum.
They're going to
Come on.
team
There you go. Make a bad pass.
Goes up. Just missed
Ooh.
it. No three-point opportunity. But
No matter
he'll go to
what,
the line for 2.
play the whole national championship game and watch the celebration. I plan on that. And the way it's looking, I'm going to need every minute of that national championship game.
The Cyclones will bring out some.
Yeah, it's. I think we're at a different point now with the stakes as high as it is that it's like, okay, we're gonna play every minute of this.
He gets them both.
I
Milton
just hope we
inbounds
pick
the
this
ball.
up. I can feel like
Leads into
grease
the wing
on the
for 3.
controller. I think it's just from
Rain
sweaty
by Shepherd.
palms.
But they're still
Not a good
behind
time to
by
make my
5.
palms sweaty.
About 8.5 minutes left in the half.
My knees are
has it
weak and my
right
arms are
wing.
heavy as well.
Shepherd corrals the miss. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose
This is,
concentration.
that was
even
one
for
of those
a second.
moments right there where I just feel
Pass
like a
it
nerd
right
just
wing.
laughing at my own joke.
Peñasola lets it go. Milton
I should just laugh more
reels in the
openly at
offensive
my own joke.
Fisher backs him down. He's doubled up.
Come on.
Gets it left wing.
No, what are you doing?
Knocked down by
Why is he so open?
for 2 from
You
downtown.
fox.
It's
Did I
deflected,
call for a
but it's
double
recovered
team?
by Iowa State. Raises up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you can't afford
Oh,
to spot
no, we're
penalties
falling
anymore,
apart.
Coach
Why are we
Burns.
falling
They're in
apart?
danger of letting this game be over before the second half.
Stefanov skips it down
Damn
low.
it.
Last shot dunked down by Fisher. Shepherd inbounds the ball. Nothing like jumping on your opponent early.
See how energized
Oh,
they
shit.
are?
Go,
Execute
go.
perfectly.
Please.
Last
Oh, my
shot
God
by
almighty.
Peñasola.
Just make a shot, will you?
Hunt launches it.
Oh, Jesus
Yanks it
Christ.
down. Just over 7 minutes
Oh, my
left in
God.
the half. Well, he can hit that, but it's not really his shot.
Especially with a hand in his face.
Dillon backs in, unloads. The three was nailed.
Holy fuck.
Coach Wilson
All right.
is going to let his team have it.
Jesus. All right. Defense or shot selection? We'll do shot selection. God, I need shot selection much more than defense right now.
The Cyclone.
Oh, my God. Okay. We are just crapping the bed right now, and I don't like it. I don't like the way we're doing this.
Backs him down.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Good start. Good start.
With a soft finger roll. He's got two.
That's what I needed. Is I needed just someone to just get a handle on it. There you go. Kick that ball. Kick that ball out of bounds. Pick up a snow thrower. Only 74.25.
Inbounds the ball.
Dude, when I get a
Passes it to
house,
the low block.
hopefully next year,
Milton
some
backs
point,
down.
my plan
Milton yanks it down
is to get
inside.
like a really good lawnmower.
About 6.5 minutes
'cause
left in the half.
I help mow my mom's lawn about once a week,
Fisher.
which
They're
not
bringing
fun
the
because I have to
double
drive
team.
25 minutes to the other side of
4-3.
town.
Snatched by Milton.
But
A much quicker
she
shot
has an
than they
okay
might have liked,
lawnmower,
it was a pretty
but
open
I
look.
kind of
It's
want
tough
like
to
a
fault
really. She finally got
Bounces
one
it
that
to left
actually is
wing.
like a self-propulsion one.
Puts it up, uses
Like it
the
only
pump
took
fake,
her
and then
to
hits
like
the three-point.
the mid 2010. It only took her to like 5 years ago to get one that actually has an acceleration thing on it, like drives itself. God, I can't remember how many like blisters I had or calluses on my palms I had gotten from just having to really push a lawnmower,
Bounce pass.
especially if it had been raining the day before.
Waller shoots. Milton gets
Come on,
the board
5 years
inside.
when you support the team
That
and
is not a
coach. Is
shot,
it really
Vern.
5?
They've got to get a better look
It
than
shows
that.
a lot more here, and I know there's some bots, but also I didn't really think there
Backs
was
in,
only
takes it
that few.
Can't convert, but he'll go to the
Chatty
line for two.
Chatty is telling me wrong things. There's people that is like, I don't know.
Knocks down
Twitch.
the first one. Novak
Maybe my
checks
Twitch
in for the first
mobile
time.
app can tell me how many they think I have. Oh shit.
He's off on the second.
6. What the fuck? Do I
Milton
have like
dishes
12
to
bots in
left.
my channel then?
Sivanovic from long
Damn
range.
it!
Chuisi gets the rebound.
That sad moment when you think you have people here, but
Tosses it
2/3
up.
of them are
Good
bots.
from downtown.
Ugh.
They now have
Maybe
9
that one guy
remaining.
was right when he said
Vanderbilt
dead channel.
struggling on
Failed
defense
channel.
and Tracy
That's
has
what it
a quick
was.
report from their bench.
I think it was on my Link's Awakening thing, because I knew people weren't really going to care about seeing a Link's Awakening, the first hour and a half of Link's Awakening.
Thanks, Tracy.
So I knew it wasn't going to do that great. But, yeah. Some guy just, like, failed channel. I'm like, Jesus. It's not like I'm trying to, like, monetize this or anything. I appreciate anyone who decides to, you know, subscribe and you know, follow. Defense shot. Let's keep going with shot selection. We're working our way back in though. It's only a 4-point game now. It's not like I'm trying to. I've seen some of the guys that like only have like 2,000 subscribers
Stepanov
maybe,
inbounds the ball.
and they talk like, "Oh man, I got my first paycheck from YouTube,
Novak.
trying to do this full time," and it's like, dude, you
on the
are
three-point
not
attempt.
like. It's
But they
not going to
still
happen,
lead by
bro.
4.
I've got no qualms about,
Dicey pass.
you know, I've got no like delusions of
Grabs it,
grandeur
that's
that
his
I'm
third
gonna
rebound
be
of
able
the
to
contest.
leave my
He must have thought someone
government
was
job
rotating over to
for
block
doing
that.
this
You
full
can't lose
time,
concentration
nor do I
even
think
for a
I would
second.
anyway. Because it's like
Dumps it to
YouTube
the
ain't gonna
inside.
pay me the sort of
Neal
health
has it
benefits I
top of the
got.
key.
Holy shit!
Novak from deep gets it to
I've
four.
seen how much other people pay for health. Like I think my roommate was talking about how much he's paying for health insurance, and then I looked at how much mine was getting taken
Backs
out
him
of.
down,
And I'm like,
and it's
Jesus
picked up
Christ.
by Vanderbilt.
That's
You gotta be so
like nothing.
careful with the ball
It's
down there,
such
Vern. You
fucking
have to
nothing.
squeeze it. Otherwise, that's exactly what happened. The student section sounds pretty excited.
Okay.
Vern.
Okay.
I think they like what they're seeing.
Those fans
It's
are
time
a
to. It's
special
time to.
group, Bill.
Time to make this. God damn it! Fucking Cox.
Novak tosses it up.
Cox.
Stolen
There
away.
you go.
Not a good entry pass, Vern. You just can't force it in there.
Being a famous Oh shit! You got it. Yeah, being a famous YouTuber seems overrated anyway. You make one mistake and that's your career gone. Of
And eyes
course.
open at all times playing with this guy.
Why not just be an offensive tool with a few hundred people who can who watch you reliably on YouTube? And, you know, dozen people or so, depending on what I'm streaming on Twitch.
Scrucky goes up. Fisher wipes the board off
you know what? It's enough. It's enough people. It's enough people to have known to actually have someone that I can meet in real life. It's like I've eventually been able to meet at least one person that's been in my chat. Well, no, I haven't met anyone in my chat in real life. I did meet one person who did know me as I think I talked about that when I was at a Pro Wrestling Revolver show. It's like he knew I was like, oh, you minimum wage gaming? Yeah. He's like, oh man, I love your stuff. I love your Hawkeye Pro stuff. I'm like, shit. Okay.
They've still got an 8-point lead.
Yeah, at least in a few weeks I will be meeting. Yeah, you know, make a friend that I'll be able to meet in real life.
From about 19 feet.
I was gonna have another friend that I would have been able to meet in real life, but he just decided to fuck off home. I'm like, dude, I live 1,500 miles away. I'm within the city. I'm just too tired. God damn it. How? Why? Thanks for the host, by the way. I appreciate it.
They're leading 33-24.
I'll always make fun of him for that because it's like, dude, I live in another state that's like 1,500 miles away. We were going to meet at, maybe not at Mania, but we're going to meet like after Mania 33. It's like, dude, I'm in Orlando. I'm in Orlando. He's like, yeah, I'm tired.
Peñazola ends it off. Zivanovic sinks it. He's 1 for 2 from 3
Oh well, you know what? Mania's in Tampa in April. You might see what I have for spare money that I could use come March and April. And I think it'll be a little bit easier to actually try to get time off then. I can put in for it in like January if I wanted to.
To the free throw line. Fires. The three-pointer was no good by Waller. But they're still up by 6.
Up.
Chewy C backs him
hey.
Down, takes it up.
Hey, and one. Let's go. This is way more entertaining than the MLB playoffs.
Good for the
yeah, I'm not really paying attention to that much. And to be fair, I don't really pay too much attention to baseball. Like my level of knowing what's going on in baseball is because of like it's like my knowledge level of baseball these days is because of Urinating Tree and John Boy. That's the only reason I know about anything that's going on.
On the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Mustard and ketchup uniforms. It really does feel like that. It doesn't feel as gold as I feel it should be, but that's all right.
And he makes the first. He gets the second.
There we go.
Well.
1 point game. 1 point game. Let's go.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they realize it's soon enough for
Let's tie this game up, or at least we can even get the lead by the end of the half.
Feeds left wing. Souffrant throws it up.
Oh,
from the wing.
that's all right. That's all right.
They're up by 3.
And you left me alone. Oh, that's a shooting foul at the 3-point line. That's 3. That's 3. Let's go. Oh, my God. I'm getting excited now. Oh, fuck. That's all right. I'm getting excited now because it's like, holy shit, this is it. This is it. This is the – it's not as – we're not as in dire straits as we were 10 minutes ago when I was down by like 15 and we couldn't get a hoop. We're there. Oh, my God, I suck. That was my ultimate chance to tie this game up, and I suck. They're going to – no. Oh, no.
But he was fouled and gets a trip to the line. Can't sink the first.
All right. He missed, which means I still have 8.2 seconds if he makes this to get a 3. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, come on, that's not a goaltending. All right, I want a 3-point shot. We have 6 seconds to hit a 3-point shot. Who's gonna do it? Pinazzola.
Inbounds the ball.
Pinazzola.
Pinazzola puts up the tray.
Oh shit! It's a 1-point game going into the half.
With the score,
Oh my God, 36-37 at halftime. We brought it back. We brought it back. 9 3-point field goals. They've had 13. 7 for 10 on free throws. Not tremendous. Could have been better. No one person is standing out amazingly. Scrocky and Chuisi are doing okay.
Who's your pick, Bill?
Waller has been filling it up from deep, Vern. Look at him knock down those 3-pointers like he was in the layup. They're going to have to figure out a way to slow him down or he'll shoot them out of the building.
All right. We still have a good chance. We're still absolutely in this. Absolutely in this. Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about this dude. Who gives a shit? All right, let's go.
We're all set to begin the second half.
Shot clock cheese. God, it's been a while since I've heard that.
To start the second half. Backs in.
Should I just try to auto-tune my own voice?
Splash. Let's check in with Tracy Wolfson.
Well, at halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson.
He's
He
using
said that
Game
he
Shark.
isn't satisfied with a small lead and is going to
I
try
plugged
to
my
force the issue
I
in
plugged
the
my
second
action
half.
replay
Coach
into
said that
the
even though
memory
his
card
starters had
slot.
plenty of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players. He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue, but more of a method of showing different looks on offense. Back
All right,
to you.
let's see what
Thanks,
we got.
Tracy.
Let's see what we
Timber
got.
backs down.
I mean,
Shepard.
we've
dumps
taken
it
the
off.
lead. I just realized we have officially taken the lead for the first time in this game.
Misses.
Damn it.
They're still up by 1. Dishes it to the top of the key. Neal releases.
Oh shit.
Gets the three-pointer to go.
Oh, okay.
He's shooting
Okay.
100% for the game.
This is going to be the run. This is going to be the run. 11 minutes. Whew. Okay.
Gets it down low.
Turn it. Shoot him over him anyway. Who gives a shit? Oh my God.
Inside.
And that's
Man,
a
he
good
is
job to
not
grab that
pulling up.
rebound.
He is not
Perfect
putting
position that time.
putting baskets in the way I'd like him to today. He's got the most points at 8, but I think he's probably had more chances than anybody to
Bounces off
try
the
to
left
make
rim
them.
and out. Still out in front by 2. Shepard hands it off.
I told myself I was going to get some water. I forgot to do
Catches
that.
it. Right wing. Gets it to go.
Got it.
He's shooting
1-point game.
100% from deep.
This is going to be an intense 10 minutes, man. This is going to be an intense
Swings it
10
to the left
minutes.
wing. Dillon.
Oh,
Erickson
I
catches
should
it
have
on the low
gotten
block.
some water. Ooh, okay. What do we got?
Misses the first.
Nope.
The Cyclones
Nope.
will bring in some players from off the bench.
Great. Why am I yawning? I slept forever today. I thought there was a knock at the door like 9:30 this morning. Turns out it was just workers, I guess, on the outside. Because the way our apartment works is that the stairs going to the other floors are on the outside. So like all the apartment doors are on the outside.
Snatched down inside by Milton.
I like it. It's kind of nice. It doesn't feel like the general apartment buildings that you always see where it's like the one door that goes in, and then all the apartments are facing each other in hallways. Everything just feels maybe like a mini,
Erickson in the key, fouled hard, and
not
he'll
really
take it to the
townhome,
line.
but like condo almost. Pause the game for some shooting cheese. Shooting cheese.
And he makes the first.
I should just do that every time. I just no. How annoying would that get?
He gets them both. About 9.5 minutes.
Haul it
left in the
down
second half.
to Shepard.
Shepard.
Got it. Quick
They
2.
take a 2-point
Still
lead.
kept the lead.
Vanderbilt may be switching things up a little bit. Tracy Wolfson has a report for us. Tracy?
The Commodores
Huddled
Oh,
together
okay.
on their bench
Okay.
just now, Vern. They feel like they haven't been getting their
Green
shots
Onion
off
Code
quick
Vein.
enough.
I've heard a lot about Code
pick up
Vein.
the pace on these next few
I guess I haven't heard a lot about it. I just heard that it's a game, and I haven't really heard any not heard anyone really talk about it. But apparently, it seems like a cool game. Anyone I've seen playing it, like any clips I've seen, looks like a fun game. I haven't really heard much about it though.
Sizing up his man.
I don't really know anything about it,
Three-point attempt missed by Dillon. They're still up by
other than the
one.
people who do play it like it.
Shepard backs him down, unloads.
Oh, I was hoping for a foul, but you know what? I'll take the 2 points
He's
anyway.
the top scorer for his team.
All right, we need to get that. We need to get that momentum away from Vanderbilt. When was the last time Vanderbilt was in the Final Four too? Now that I think about it, like Michigan State wasn't, used to be a super powerhouse team. I think they're still pretty good, but I don't think they're quite the level that they used to be.
15 points and he
But
leads all
I
scorers.
don't think Iowa State hasn't been in there forever. I don't remember the last time Vanderbilt
No
was
look
ever
pass to
in
the
the
free throw line.
Final Four. Ah, all right. Well, we got the foul.
Knocks down the first
Perfect.
one. Both teams are
Perfect.
making
All right.
substitutions.
We got 3 people out. All right.
He gets the
And
ball.
here we go.
Stefanoff inbounds the ball.
Code Vein is titty galore. Oh, shit.
Dillon gets it right side. Shoots. Too strong.
Sounds great.
And it's still knotted up 49.
You had me at titties.
Backs down. Milton goes up, jams it. And they're now out in front by 2.
What was the conversation that oh man, I already forgot about the conversation that we had earlier where
Beyond the arc.
if I played a titty game, you were
By
gonna
Milton, and
remind
that's
me
his
of it.
9th rebound
Man, I
thus
should have
far.
remembered.
He'll make
I'll
that one most of the
have to
time.
look back in
But the D
the
got a break on that
I'll have to look back in the VOD just to see what it was.
No good by
Oh, I think yeah, Jesus. We need
Down low,
Jesus.
dropped
That was
in.
right.
He gets up close
I need to
and
call that. I
personal.
need to call those
Closes the deal.
youth
Leaves
pastor
no room for
girls.
error and no room for
Listen, I played a titty
Anything
game
about
and
it.
I've been told I need Jesus, so I'm here to get some Jesus
Stefanoff
after
with the shot.
after my
Can't
anime
knock him
boobs.
down from the right block. Just over
Michigan
7
State was in the
minutes
Final
left
Four
in the
last
second
year.
half.
Okay. I was gonna say I remember they used to be
Backs him
huge.
down.
I didn't remember if they were in the
What a
Final Four
pass.
last year or
Kimba.
not. Oh, he didn't run to the.
Milton corrals
That's
the
all right.
miss
Whatever.
inside.
He's
Still
either
got it.
gotta foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy 3-point plays.
Okay, so they're still big. They're still definitely a big team then.
Foul shot is good for a
Cool.
3-point play.
6 points or 7 points. Sorry.
Fisher inbounds the ball. Here comes the double team. Neal passes it up court.
The Vanderbilt brothers felt the
Okay.
momentum slipping away from his
Defense.
team, and I'm sure he's hoping
Defense,
this
defense,
timeout
defense.
will straighten them out.
Well, let's get back to the action.
All right. See what we can do. Now we just gotta keep this going. Just gotta not royally screw up right now. We're up by 7, 6.5
Right
minutes
wing.
left in the game.
Backs down.
That's all we gotta do.
Takes it up.
Just don't screw up.
Rebounded
Don't
by
blow this
Sabonis.
game.
And it's a 7-point game.
Why is my team just hanging out on the court?
Concentration.
Look, they're still just hanging out on the court. Like, yo, we're playing a game, bro.
Has had serious problems with their interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
Coach Rupp.
Just told the players on his bench we have to be more physical in
Called
the
them a
paint.
week before,
Don't
gotta
be afraid
prepare.
of some contact. Sounds like he'd rather have some fouls called.
Forgive me,
than to
Father,
keep
for
giving
I
up
will
all those
sin.
easy
In 1
baskets.
week, I
All
will
right,
be
Tracy.
streaming
Dillon is
Gun
having a hard
Pixies
time getting his shot to go, Vern. You just
or
hope it doesn't wreck
or
his
Omega
confidence.
Labyrinth Life.
It's hard to see how it wouldn't.
Last shot dunked
There was
down
just
by
something
Milton.
about that game that drew me to it. The idea of an RPG game element combined with leveling up by having their bust go bigger.
Leads him in.
I think the weird thing about the whole anime titties thing is I'm not even really a boobs
Will get
guy.
the rest of their starters back on the court.
I don't know. I mean, certainly I like boobs, but you've always been, some people will sometimes get asked that question, hey, you're a boobs or a butt guy? I'm always like a butt guy.
Scrucky inbounds the ball. 10 points separating.
So I'm glad they do a little bit of both.
Hangs in the air. Got a hand on
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
Kimba
Go,
double
put it up.
clutches, flips it in for 2.
Just sort of held it there, and I'm like, we're going to get called for 3 seconds here, any second now. We'll just keep that going. Well, as long as we still have the defense up there. We are up by 12. This is a comfortable lead now. We are at a nice, comfy lead, double digits. Everyone in Vanderbilt's just standing up. Everyone in Iowa State's just sitting down praying.
Erickson has it
Like,
left
please,
side. Hits
just
the
let us,
jumper.
let us
They
get
now
through this.
trail
Look at how
by 10.
excited Vanderbilt people are.
The Cyclones
All the Iowa State
with a
people are
lot
just
of
sitting
momentum.
down like, please let this happen.
Backs in.
After all the years that we were that we were dark horse
The Cyclones
contenders.
were the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
What?
They were
What?
just out of sync on
You
that
gonna
one.
judge me
His
because I
went
say I
one
like
way,
asses?
And he went the other.
You gonna judge me?
Stephen
I'm about
inbounds the ball.
waiting for I'm waiting for my chat to
They cut the lead
start
late.
typing out their
5
messages,
minutes left in the
judging
second
me
half. Gets it.
for
middle.
my
Scrucky
interests.
slams it home off a sweet lead pass. By 10.
Oh, Ben K versus Mochi slaps. That sounds about right.
Ends it
Mochi
off.
can still go for his age, and Ben K is great.
Stefanov backs him down.
Ben K has
Beats it to
evolved
the left
to
wing.
have to me having saying
Neal.
his actual name rather than overgrown Akira Tozawa.
Dishes to the left side. The
Judge,
shot was missed long by Erickson.
Wow. His mid-range game is generally
10-point
solid.
game.
He
Let's
can't
go,
believe
boys.
And I can't
Just
believe it.
haul it
Nice
up
cut
there.
to the
Oh
pass.
my God!
Zola.
What a shot! What a shot!
The Commodores call time.
Holy
Got one left.
shit!
Well, let's
I'm
get
not
back to
calling
the
it game over because we still got 4 minutes left. But goddamn, was that a shot of all shots there? It's a 13-point game. Game's not over till the buzzer
Inbounds the
sounds,
ball.
but I'm feeling good. Just don't screw this up.
Allen gets it right wing. Feeds to the elbow. Neal dumps it off. Waller has it on the stripe.
Ooh,
Lets it
come
go.
on, come on,
The
come on.
8-footer was
Oh my God! I
Erickson.
swear I
9
figured that
times
was
out
going
of
to be
10, he
a
makes that.
a little
goaltending.
off, but
Oh
not
my
during
God!
the
He
next
gets
time.
another one from downtown. 16-point
Reaches with
game.
the pass. No
Can't
trouble.
make the
Play by
layup.
Erickson. Vanderbilt
We
has
transferred
been
all
on
our
the
bad
losing
mojo
end
to
with
them
the
at the end of the
rebound
game.
And Tracy
Oh
is
my
near
God!
their
And now
bench
they're
with a
flagrant
report.
fouling.
Rupp just told
That's
his
a flagrant
assistants
if I've
we
ever
have to
seen.
defend
That's a
with 5 guys in
that's
the
a
paint,
ah
let's do
fuck.
it, but
What's
I'm
the
getting
Duke
very
kid's name?
tired of seeing
I think
us
he's now
getting
in
killed
Memphis
on
or
the boards.
Utah.
That sent them scrambling to the
That's
chalkboard
a
round.
Grayson
Thanks,
Allen
Tracy.
play right
Can't
there.
sink the first.
There it is. I think it's great right now. The only thing that's iffy is Shun's booking.
Good on number 2.
Wasn't he like doing some not superhuman, but definitely that's backcourt. Yeah,
That's just careless.
it's
for
good.
him.
This one's
He
over.
wasn't watching
This one's
where he was
over.
on the court.
They've lost all their mojo. Of course, for some reason they have a lot of momentum going their way, but I think they've lost enough of their mojo at this point that it's
Backs in.
it's doing they're done.
Outside.
But I was gonna say, isn't
The
Shun
three.
like someone who went through like a
Snatches
lot of
the
pain and
What a
was
good
kicking out of a
job
lot
by
of
the
shit?
defense to make him think about
I remember
that
that.
shot.
I don't think he was necessarily beating everybody
Bounces
up,
into
but
the
he
strike.
was
Waller.
kicking out of everything.
Passes to
See the
left
message
corner.
about Shun? Oh, was that? Is that what bothers you?
Peñazola tosses it up court. Scrucky catches it out left. Flip up and in on that last
There
layup.
we go.
He's so skilled at finishing in.
Oh, look at that
Just
shit!
take it to the tin with the best
Oh,
of
if that
them.
and
There's
one
too much
happened, that'd
contact
been
there, Vern.
oh,
You're
that'd have
not gonna
been
get away
mwah.
with it if you affect the shot that much.
He can't
Whoops,
get the
my
first.
bad. That's all right.
He's off on the side.
Ah, God, I hate his free throw form. Championship gold, boys. That's what we're going to refer to these as from now on, is the
Dishes to the
championship
stripe.
gold jerseys.
Down low. Kicks it out to the right wing. Dillon connects. but they're still behind by 14. 2:13 left in the game.
Go.
Hunt fades
Screw it.
away.
Fadeaway three. Oh, my
From
God.
downtown.
Oh, they're feeling it. We are feeling it. Holy shit. That fadeaway three. When he had enough room to just shoot it normally anyway.
Knocks it loose.
Where they're
And
going
it's
with him,
scooped
just
up
having
by
him
Shepherd.
lose.
The
Mhm.
Cyclones bring the ball up. They're on a 14
Let's
to
do it
5
again,
run.
boys.
Great anticipation and
Fadeaway three. Oh, my God. He drained it twice. Holy shit. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, my God.
dumps it to the paint.
Men better not boys
And they
anymore.
call
No.
goaltending.
Oh, I
Give
knew
the
it.
bucket.
I fucking knew it.
Shepherd inbounds the
Kobe.
ball.
Oh, shit.
Stolen away by Stefano. Puts it up. Can't convert off the
Yeah,
spin.
Kobe.
Boy, he
Let's
had
do it
and
again.
he pulled the string.
Kobe.
Yes, that's a shot.
Oh, he almost did it again with a hand in his face.
Hunt gets it right side.
Wait.
Backs in.
Kobe. Oh, no, he skyhooked it.
They now have a
I was hoping he'd do the
20-point
fadeaway jumper. Hunt can't miss right now.
lead. Throws it up. The trifecta by Dillon.
Oh, now they're making some big
58
shots.
seconds left in the game.
Oh.
Hunt takes
Fadeaway
a
three.
Erickson
Oh.
reels it in.
The defense was up to the
We're just having
challenge on
fun
that
at this
shot.
point.
Good
We
job
know it's
closing
over.
on the shooter.
That last three
They're
balls
trying,
by
though.
Waller.
They're trying. It's a 14-point game. Do it again.
Left wing raises up.
Go.
Got into the
Ah,
paint.
damn it. That's all right.
Down.
We got it.
Timber.
No, we don't.
I don't think they can come
They
back.
can't hit enough
They're
threes
too
at this
far
point to
climb
make it
in too
worth their
short a
time.
Stefano takes the three.
But by God, they're trying.
Shepherd inbounds the ball. The Cyclones have this game pretty much
Man,
in the
can you
bag.
imagine if I wasn't up by 20-plus points at this point? Jesus.
Steal by Vanderbilt.
I'd love to see that.
That's all right.
Looking around then,
We're just in celebration mode already,
Last shot laid in by Waller.
which is probably a very, very bad thing to be in right now. Timber.
Run
Ah.
collected inside by Scrucky. Hammered
Slam
in.
it down. There you go. That's how we end our season,
walk away with the win.
with a Scrocky slam dunk.
Takes the shot.
Oh my God. They really tried. They brought that to within 8. Damn, dude. They brought that to within 8 within 2 minutes.
What a
That's all right. Iowa State 2020 national champions.
challenge in the final.
I love the picture. I think that's Scrocky is the player that. No, that's Milton. Milton, I think, as the player of the game. But dude, that fadeaway three from Hunt being the big shot. That Ames Daily. This is fantastic. I like this. 2020 national champions. Here, I'll even remove chat for a second just so I can have that quick moment there. There we go.
Coach Wilson is a terrific leader, Vern.
Won
It's
it
a
by
great tribute
8 over
to
Vanderbilt.
basketball coaching. And now
Big
it's
time
to
win.
show you are
Scrocky, the player that wait. That wasn't Scrocky that was on the paper though. That was Milton that was on the paper. Who cares? Scrocky got it. 17 points. Slamming it down. And there you go. Oh. I think I might have accidentally just stopped. Well, no, because the last time it was just the paper. There wasn't like confetti or anything like that. Now it's time for everyone to hop on that Iowa State bandwagon, of course. Especially after this next season, where we're probably going to keep just about everybody. NCAA champions, Iowa State. Look at all them juniors. Dude, we're going to lose half our fucking team next year. We're going to lose legitimately. I mean, we'll still have, Chuisi, Clemente, Vasquez, who are all going to build up a little bit as sophomores. You can probably put someone like Vasquez or Lee as a red shirt next year. Just let these guys play as seniors. There you go. NCAA champions. Player of the year, Abraham Butt. Interesting. From Colorado State, of all places. Mid-major player of the year is from Louisiana Tech. Coach of the year, Kevin Stallings. From Vanderbilt. It's all right. Whatever. Whatever, man. Defensive player of the year. Big man of the year, Abraham Butt. I think we had the true big man of the year. We just don't play enough minutes with him. Freshman of the year, first team All-American. I don't think we're gonna have anyone for this stuff. Oh, Iowa has somebody on freshman All-American. Conference champions, of course, was Texas. Oh no, we did get it. We got it in the season. So we won the season conference championship. We just didn't win the tournament. So we still get the trophy. That's good. Conference coach of the year, the Big 12. Hey, look at that. We still, after 13 seasons, we have still not hit 100 losses. We're very close. We're 2 losses away from 100. But I win my 3rd title at 38 years old. 13 seasons, 3 titles. There you go. Look at that. National champions. 2 Sweet 16 appearances, a 2nd round loss, and then a national championship. 4 years getting back into it, and we got it. Let's see where we're at. Right, 7 regular season championships, 9 conference tournament championships, 12 NCAA tournaments, all except the first year. Did we actually have we made it to the tournament? 6 Sweet 16s, 4 Final Fours, 3 NCAA championships. We've never had a number 1 preseason ranking, but we have 12 20-win seasons. Only 1. We've only had 1 that didn't get 20 wins. 9-time conference coach of the year. 1-time national coach of the year, which I think was our undefeated season until we lost in the Final Four to with Gonzaga. 15 all-conference players, 2 all-American players, 0 national players of the year, 5 pro draftees, which I think most of them were either Gonzaga or San Diego State. We got ourselves 4-star, 5-star, 5-star in season. We've had a world recruit and high school All-American, a Mr. Basketball for our state. We have not gotten the top recruit in a recruiting class yet. We've had a top 20 recruiting class, not the number 1 though. And with an entire season with no unhappy players, player chosen freshman all conference. We've never had a conference player of the year, which is interesting. NCAA All-American, we've never had a player of the year winner, 2K Sports winner. We've had some pro draftees, no underclassmen though. Winning record, 10 wins, 20 wins, non-conference tournament. Upset the number 1 ranked team. I don't remember if that was Kansas or not. I don't know if that was our Kansas game when we were Gonzaga. Either way. Coach team top 25 into the number 1 ranking. We coached the team to the number 1 ranking. Conference championship, NCAA Sweet 16, Final Four, NCAA championship, number 1 seed. Conference coach of the year, NCAA coach of the year. Larger conference team, a power con. We did get our power conference team. We have not gotten a lifetime contract yet, which it feels weird because it feels like our job security isn't 100% right now with Iowa State for some reason. 5,000. We don't have 200,000 legacy points. I don't know how many points I have for that. We don't have 500 career wins yet, or 800 or 900. I don't know if we're going to hit 900. Jesus, that's a lot. Legacy points. 126,645. So we're actually not a long ways away. We are not a long ways away from that. That's pretty dope. We're actually we're more than halfway there at this point. So I think within about 25 seasons we'd hit that 200,000, maybe even more. Now that we're in a power conference team, 354 and 98 total. Conference player of the year is an Oklahoma State guy, conference freshman, first team All-American, all-conference, second team wow, they just, it's a team game. That's what it is. We got a national championship, but no one really stood out. Nick Cox, closest, I guess. Either way, no graduations. Oh, now we get to look at that. That's fine. I get no attributes. Do I just... I'm sure I probably get something at some point. Yeah, because I can't change the way I'm at right now. I figure with the national championship I get more attributes, but I don't know. Maybe there's a setting that I'm getting fired. Yeah, Maybe there's a setting that I messed with at some point. Because I figured at this point I should be getting more attribute. Like, I want a national title. Where's my attribute points? Did I max them out already? That's fine. Am I going to go anywhere? Fuck no. Yeah, just skip the carousel. I don't give a shit. Of course, everyone's like, you should join us. No, fuck off. St. John's, Oregon, Rutgers, UNLV fired their dude. Wow, UNLV. Oh, he retired. Okay, I'm like, they made it to the Sweet 16. What the fuck? Or the second round at least. Anyone that I recognize? I don't see that. Oh, Larry Eustace is the Bethune-Cookman. Wow. Larry Eustace still going to get jobs? Does he still have a job in the NCAA? Has he done enough stupid shit at this point that he's actually just not getting a... I have to see. Does this dude actually still get like coaching gigs? He can't, right? Yeah, he resigned last year. Yeah, he resigned in 2017, 2018. He didn't, I don't think he finished out the whole season. And he hasn't been hired since. And I was like, how is Larry Eustace still getting shit? By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, the reason I know about Larry Eustace is he spent about 5 seasons with Iowa State. He was pretty good. He was one of the first in a while to actually get Iowa State into the NCAA Tournament, and took them to the Elite Eight in '99 and 2000. And yeah, they were actually a pretty good team, but he got fired from Iowa State for being at a party with some young college girls who were also underage drinking because they weren't 21. So yeah, as it turns out, partying with college girls is not good if you're the head coach of the basketball team. And looks like some shit happened at Colorado State too. I'm not exactly sure. Let me see here. Created a culture of fear in February 2017. The internal investigation recommended his firing due to creating a culture of fear and intimidation by emotionally and verbally abusing his players and staff. They retained him and required him to attend anger management sessions. He apologized to his team, followed a zero-tolerance policy to directing profane language towards others. They eventually placed him on administrative leave the next year, and then he resigned. Underage in the fact that they were under 21. They were 18. They were at least 18 because they were at college, but they were under 21, which is technically underage drinking. So, yeah. And he wasn't just partying with them; he was kissing them. He was kissing college girls too. So yeah, yeah, he was caught kissing these college girls while they were drinking at a party. So that's Larry Eustace. Anyone else? Let's see here. No. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of funny that he still has a job, even if it's Bethune-Cookman. Like that's, I mean, you're getting lower and lower down on the. He used to be an assistant in Army, so there's that. 3-way, I don't know. By the way, when was the last time? I want to see. No, this is the 2000. I just want to see Iowa State. I just want to see real quick what actually Iowa State men's basketball. I actually do want to see how good they've done year by year. I want to see where they have ranked. Oh my God, where the fuck is the year by year stats? Pretty please. Wow, why is this such a pain in my ass to find it? Where were they at the Final Four? They were in the Final Four in 1944. That was the last time they were in the Final Four. They were in the Final Four in 1944. Their highest seed they ever got was in that 2000 season with Larry Eustace, where they made it to the Elite Eight, and they were a number 2 seed. And in 2001, they did it again, and then were bounced out by number 15 Hampton in the first round, which has led Iowa State to the tradition of being bounced out by the Sweet 16 by some far weaker team. Tends to happen. Should we get rid of anybody? Nah, I like our coaches. No transfers. That's good. Dude, why is it so hard to find the year-by-year results of this? I just want to see where they got, like, in certain play. I guess that was enough. Oh shit, we actually did have a couple of the Iowa State guys who left and got drafted this year. Talon Horton Tucker, which I don't really know much. He got drafted by the Magic, but he's already on the Lakers. And then Mariel Shayok, who was doing really well for Iowa State, actually. So he got drafted by the 76ers in the second round. So he's probably at a D-League team, Delaware Bluecoats. I hear S-Cross. Oh, my bad. That's all right. I like the way our coaches are doing right now. And there's our quick history of the Iowa State Cyclones basketball team. Never made it to the championship, never won a championship, only made it to the Final Four once, and that was in the 40s. So, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at our juniors and see where we're at with some of these guys. Cool. Okay. I think I'm going to keep up with some of these guys for now on the idea that I could probably have them. You know what? They can't. Here, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to have me do all of it because of my A+ charisma. They can't visit us right now anyway. And we're going to take a look at maybe some other juniors. Let's do 4-star juniors. Let's take a look at some 4-star juniors. Who is leaving next year? I should find out who's graduating next year. I should probably save too, now that you mention it. Just in case. You never know. It's 9:16, which means I got to get my ass moving here. I want to be done here within about 10 minutes. So I might skip I might do the recruiting real quick, and then the next time I play, we'll figure out the schedule. We'll figure out next year's schedule before the season. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to skim through this recruiting real quick because I should probably be out the door within about 10 to 15 minutes. But I want to look. Let's go. Oh, God. What am I doing? All right. Who's leaving? Small forward, point guard, power forward, center, shot guard. Okay. A little bit of everything. Recruiting. Recruits. We got small forward, power forward, shooting guard, point guard, small forward, shooting guard, point guard, center. All right, so let's go for, I would say, another center and another point guard. So let's look for a 4-star center and see if there's anyone that I could probably talk to. He's about the closest. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's drop down to 3 stars, see who we can get here. People who haven't decided, that is a possibility. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Request the tape. We're going to throw him onto the target list. Anyone else? Ooh, big boy, big 7 foot tall boy. I like him big. I like my big boys. Let me see here. 6'8" center. Are you fucking joking me? How big was this dude? 6'8"? Fuck. Should I just pin my hopes and dreams on the 7 foot guy? Let's just do that. Fuck him. I guess I could move a guy maybe to like power forward. Fuck. Hang on. But you're gonna get pushed. You're gonna be 10. You're gonna be pushed all the way down. Ramos. I'm still gonna try to get Ramos, but I have a backup. Like a big, huh? You know. All right, 3-star. Oh no. Junior point guard. How about some 3-star point guards? There's only about 80,000 of them. 5'9" point guard. Fuck it. Let's put him out there. He doesn't quite know where he wants to go. He's a world guy, so that makes it interesting. I'd be a top 5 guy if I tried him, but I think he might be 5'8", by the way. Let's talk to him. Why not? Let's talk to him. And let me look at the 4-star guys. Is anyone okay? They seem to have pretty much figured out where they want to go. So yeah, I won't worry about that. Okay, I think I got a couple more guys then. So that's good. That's solid. So I'll just keep talking to them here. Spend the next few weeks trying to get these people convinced to join me next season. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was going on upstairs? I was here, dunk, 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 dunk. Like it wasn't knocking, it was just someone dropping something. Whoops. This makes it easy. Talk to everybody. Talk everybody. All right. I should have a good idea by the beginning of the season who I can get. I think I literally I'm getting like what, 5 scholarships? Something like that. So clearly I'm not going to be able to sign everybody, but I want to keep my options open. Whoops, there we go. All right. I like this. It's been a successful season. It only took me 4 seasons, by the way. You know, I think after that second season, I wasn't feeling too great about our chances and how long it was going to take us to win a championship. But it only took us about 4 seasons to get that championship. Now, I know there's guys out there who play on like MOP and, you know, they play like obscenely good all the time and they win championships every single year. But I like the idea that I don't win all the time. I make it just difficult enough to be fairly realistic, but it just doesn't kill me every single time. We've had some good upsets with littler teams, but I mean, I feel like it's at least fairly realistic. I'm not winning every single game. I'm not winning a title every single year. That's what my NBA 2K14 is about. And even then, I still don't win games. It's just my team is that baller when it comes to playoff time. All right, there you go. Advancing to the next season. I'll take a look at the recruiting at the next time, but we are officially advancing to the next season. We got nobody. We have no recruiting class because it only went up to junior. Look at Seton Hall, man. Seton Hall's got it, man. Look at that. Mr. Basketball. 4 5-star guys? What the fuck? Georgetown did pretty good. They had 8 3-star people and a 4-star guy. So, you know, they had their whole team fucking leave. Main eventers who puts one of the duds over to justify all his burials. I'm Triple H. You best believe I'm mid 2000s Triple H. No, mid 2000s Triple H buried everyone. I'm 2008. I'm 2008 Triple H. If I'm gonna put someone over, it's actually gonna be somebody else. Jeff Hardy can win the title, but he ain't pinning my ass to do it. All right. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I can't just skip past this. Fuck. All right, we'll just do this real quick. Wow, the games they make me play here. All right, Cyclone Challenge is going to be back. Let's see here. Let's see, Hawkeye Challenge. How about the Drake Regency Classic? There's another one too that's also a Drake one. Drake Iowa Realty Tournament. That's what it is. 11/27. This is 12/4. Let's do the Drake Iowa Realty Tournament then. We'll put a couple games in between. All right. Insert game here, 6th. I should bring up a calendar just to make sure I don't put... I want to make sure that I don't do any Sunday games, because Sunday games really screw with the recruiting process. When an easy game, you should play Elon in the Southern Conference. I'll probably throw them in there. You went there for college? Okay. 8th, 9th. Let's do what? 10th and 14th? 10th? Let's go to Southern. Let's do Southern. Southern, Elon. And we'll go to Elon. There you go. Okay. We'll do 14th. That's a Saturday. Nice little Saturday game. Ooh. North Carolina, son. Let's do North Carolina. We'll have them at, you know what? No, because we'll be away for the Drake games technically, so even though it's only half an hour down the road from Ames. Okay. Insert a new game though. Let's see, with the 14th we can go to 17th. Let's do the 17th. It's a Tuesday. What do we got on a Tuesday? Ooh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do big. You know what? That if we're playing Seton Hall, that's going to be a Saturday game. We want all our big games on the weekends. That's how that shit works. You know what? We'll play Iowa. How about that? We'll did we go to Iowa last year or did we? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? We'll go to Iowa. We'll have 3 road games and then we'll load it with some 17th. Yeah, you know what? If we're doing the 27th, let's do the 21st. Let's do the 21st. Tell me you're around, boys. Seton Hall. There you go. Now we got a home game in there. All right. So now we can delete this because I'm not playing Stephen F. Austin. All right. So they're doing 27th, 28th. So let's do December 1st. So we'll do December 1st game. Ooh, who should we play? Who should we play? Maybe another Big Ten team? Let's do a Big Ten team that is pretty okay. Let me see. India. Wow, look at Indiana, man. Michigan. Let me look right here. So we're gonna do a home game here. So if we lose, so we got North Carolina, Seton Hall. So we're gonna do a home game, which means we're gonna do a big game. We need a big game. We can do Michigan State. I like Indiana, honestly. I like Indiana. They look like a tough team. Let's do Indiana. The 5th, 4 days later on the 5th, we'll face let's pick a team that I think a CUSA team, probably a good idea. Houston or Memphis. Let's do Memphis. Let's do Memphis on the road. So swap home and away. Memphis. Hang on. Just want to make sure my friends didn't message me and want me to be here. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, I'm not even doing cards tonight. Never mind. So, I've got time. We're not doing cards tonight. I've got time. I just saw that. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do after this. I've been at this for 3 hours now. This is going to be a long video, man. Insert game. So, we're going to be at home on December 8th. Should we face UMBC I feel like it's going to be long. It's going to be long enough that it's not going to be let me see here. Let's go this way. Pac-10. One of these Pac-10 teams is going to be a good shot. Arizona State, California. I think I want to do a team that's like pretty good but not so amazing, I guess. How about Arizona State? It's still a 90, but you know, UCLA might be a team too. I don't know. I mean, fuck it. Let's do Arizona State. I'm looking at that number one seed. I wanna have some challenges put in front of me this year as far as keeping my home streak alive, because I think I'm at 17 games. Assuming I win both games in the Cyclone Challenge, I'll be at 19 games, and I have to put it on the line against North Carolina. And then Seton Hall, who is also loaded themselves up next year. So an away game that is winnable. That's where I want it, on the 12th. So let's pick a game against maybe a known team that we can probably beat. Probably in the SEC. There's Florida. Oh shit. All right, who could we face? Florida, Georgia, LSU, South Carolina. Georgia, LSU, South Carolina. You know what? Let's do South Carolina. Let's face South Carolina. I think that's a winnable game. That's a very winnable game. That, and how good is Elon at this point? That's a Green Bay. What conference are they in? As I pick another big game here. Whoops. Nope. There we go. 15th. Let me see here. We don't have Mid-American, Eastern Missouri Valley. Mountain West. I could probably pick a Mountain West team. Mountain West might be pretty good. Pac-10. Southern. Shit. Southwest. Summit League, Sunbelt. West Coast. I believe we should probably... Let's do a West Coast team. Horizon. Who should be in the... Let's do a Mountain West. We should do a Mountain West team for our next big game, for our home game. New Mexico, San Diego. You know what? We could probably face San Diego State. It might not be too bad. Let's do that. Let's face San Diego State. We will face San Diego State at home. We can insert a game. 15th, 19th. Let me make sure I got that. Yeah. So all of our home games, it seems, is going to be... You know what? I'm going to swap home and away for South Carolina and San Diego State. That's we might lose that San Diego State game, but oh well. I don't want all of our home games to be on Tuesdays. We'll do an away game here. So 15th to the 19th now, and in Horizon, UW Green Bay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pick another day. The 20th. That's on a Sunday. I don't want that. Friday the 18th, we can face UW Green Bay. That's kind of dope. That's kind of that feels like a logo I could make. That feels like something I could do. All right, the 18th, UW Green Bay. By the way, I guess. Oh shit! See, if you guys want to, okay, so you guys want to see these teams, which means I'm gonna have to swap home and away because I'm really only playing home games at this point. So, I guess I'll do a couple of away games there for both South Carolina and San Diego State, so that I can do Elon and UW Green Bay at home. So, since you guys want to see how they play, that's how we'll do that. Maybe if we swap San Diego State for maybe a WAC team like Fresno. Let's say Fresno or Nevada. You know what? We can go to Utah State. Utah State is very well known for their home court. I don't know how good they are now, especially at home, but I know they're very well known for their home court. I bet you it's not in this game, but oh well. Let me see. 2, 3. Okay, I want to see this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 games. Okay, so we have 30 games. I think we could insert one more game if I wanted to. No, I cannot. 28 scheduled games. But we're going to have 30 because I guess they don't count those tournament games as 2. Because I think even if you lose, you still end up in... Either way, we'll probably have 30 games. So, yeah, we'll be doing the Elon game, South Carolina. Seton Hall. No, we'll be doing Seton Hall at home. Skim through Drake, Iowa Realty Tournament. So the games that we play, the 2 Cyclone Challenge games, Elon, North Carolina, Seton Hall. I might switch that out. I might, you know what I might do is, I think I'm going to swap. I'm going to swap the I think I'm going to swap the Iowa game for here. I think I might move Seton Hall to an away game. Here. All right. Insert a new game. 17th. Where's Seton Hall at again? Are they up here? Shit. Where's Seton Hall at? Shit. Oh, there they are. Big East. I think Seton Hall. Seton Hall will be an away game. I'll insert the 21st as... Can't do the Iowa game then. I could do the Iowa game on the 20th, not the 22nd. I'm at the 20th. Can't do the 20th. I could do the 23rd. That's a Monday. And then we go into the Drake Iowa Realty Tournament. So I could do that. So we go home against Iowa, then on the road. So we'd be doing the 2 cycle. Well, we're going to skim the 2 I think we're just going to sim through the Cyclone Challenge games, clearly. Unless we get some weird team like Kansas or some actual team. So Elon, North Carolina, Iowa. We face Indiana, Arizona State, UW Green Bay. I think I'm going to change one of these. I think I'm going to swap Arizona State out. No, Arizona State's good. I think I'll swap... I think I'll swap out the Memphis game for a different road game. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 15 are home games. So we could do a 9th one just for shits and giggles. So I might swap the Memphis game and then swap the team and do maybe someone better than Memphis. And we could do an extra, we could do a ninth home game. But who is it going to be? Who should we face in that? Is there one I haven't really put a team in? What's Stanford look like? Stanford's a big boy team. UCLA is a pretty good team. Well, oh shit! I didn't mean to do Washington immediately. Let's look at Washington. Washington's good. Washington is good between that and Arizona State. Arizona State's going to be pretty good. Indiana's going to be good. So, fuck. I want to do a different team but Washington. Let me see. Is there another team that might be okay? I might just stick with that, honestly. I might just stick with that. The other SEC teams I'm not too on board with. Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Tennessee. Oh, shit. I could do a Vanderbilt game. Could do that. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Tennessee. How about that? That's an okay game in between two games that are going to be much more difficult. All right. I'll keep that. I will keep that. There you go. So some big time, some big games. We're going to have some big games. We're going to have the North Carolina game. We're going to have the Iowa game. We're going to have Indiana, Arizona State. We're going to have some noteworthy games. All right. One last time I'm going to look at something because I realized I might want to play... I think I want to play UConn. I think I want to really try to test myself here. We're going to do UConn instead of Arizona State. So we're really gonna get our asses kicked through some of these games, I think. It's really going to be a test. So, okay. So now I think we got a better test here. Elon, North Carolina, Iowa, Indiana, Tennessee, Connecticut, UW Green Bay. So we got some easy teams and we got some kick my ass teams. So we'll see what happens. I don't see myself getting through the rest of this non-conference games. I don't see me getting through them scot-free. But we'll see what happens. Sorry, that was a lot of figuring out the... this is why I didn't want to do it right away, but I didn't have a choice. All right. We are number 2 preseason. God damn, we could have been number 1. Could have been number 1. Although I will say our team unity is at the highest I've ever seen. Okay. So just a quick look at where our roster... Oh my God. 86, 85, 85, 82, 80, 80. Holy Jesus. And there's a walk-on. I think he's a walk-on as well. So our lowest guy's a 70, man. We got some guys, man. These red shirts. God, we redshirted all of our underclassmen already. Fuck. I could probably make one of our juniors. That But no, they're too fucking good. Milton, I could red shirt him and use him next year as a just in case measure. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out next time. I think we're looking mighty good though. Let me see where our team stands. 90, 90, 92, 96. Damn. I like that. Starting guys all in the 80s. We have 5 guys leaving next season. Our unity is top notch. Timba's a coach on the floor. Game experience. Just about everyone's got that game experience. Schedule's looking nice. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 top 25 games. Texas is number 1, and we're number 2. So at this point, we have 7 possible. Do we only face Texas once? We have 7 possible top 25 games. That could change very easily. But yeah, we're doing good. Number 2 preseason. I really wanted that number 1. Damn, this would have been a good time to do number 1. Sell out every game. All right. Everything else we'll see at the end of the deal. But there you go. Second Final Four, our first ever championship. And there you go. That is the super over 3-hour edition. I should probably just maybe call it good. Go get something to eat, relax a little bit. Just hang out, play something. I don't know. I've been working on teams on Maximum Football. I think I'm about 20-some teams in, so I'm almost 20% of the way through. Oh, my God, we get to face these fuckers again with their shitty logos. How are they a 79? Holy shit, they weren't that good. That's rough, man. That's a 79. I mean, we're still at 91 overall, but that's still rough. Mississippi Valley State was never that good when we were there. When we were playing them, they were never that good. So it'll be interesting to see then, I guess. Shit, I was just going to sim through it, but I don't like our chances against a 79. I'm going to save again just because I'm crazy like that. But yeah, at some point, I'm going to get into Maximum Football. I might wait for the next patch. The first patch finally dropped, and it fixed a lot of things. The second patch looks like it's going to do pretty good. Content updates, that's what they call them. Maybe I'll wait for the second content update to really start in on it. We'll see. Either way, thank you guys for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. It's been fun, like I said. Oh, good. Kansas is over there. Where's our where did our Cyclone Challenge go? What's East Tennessee? Okay. So no matter what, if we win that other game, we're definitely going to win the next game. Jesus. Either way, Elon's probably going to be the worst team, probably. Either way, 3 hours and 17 minutes. We're going to hit 3 hours and 18 minutes. Damn, this is the longest single video I've done of this in forever. But hey, over 3 hours, a big mega 100th episode. We've gone through 13 seasons, and we can start 101 with season number 14 as we look to go back-to-back with Iowa State. We are at number 2 in the nation preseason. That's before a single tip-off has been played. I'm excited to see that. I'm expecting a second straight title because we've got everybody back. Everybody's back and even better than they used to be. So I'm excited. So thank you guys for coming out. It's been fun. I greatly appreciate it. It's been an experience. I finally got over that big major hump of coming to Iowa State and getting them a national championship. I might do something tomorrow. Who knows? I'll probably hang out with a friend that I haven't seen in a few weeks. But I'll figure something out. We've got more basketball stuff we can do, and yeah. So thank you guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.